9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. It's Prov. Yeah. Read my mind, baby, can you see the times? I want you to be my wife, baby, please don't waste my time. I got too much work to do, I just wanna be sure of you. We ain't got no perfect views, but what works for me would work for you. Tell me, would you work for me? Serve God like you serving me. Yes, I'll lead you with certainty, provide for you eternally. To protect you, I'll get out and cock that grip. Bullets take off like a rocket ship, need you passenger side of my cockpit. Rising above this nonsense, we ain't got no sense of time. Lose yourself inside of mine, introspective, well collected. Girl, I could be your prized possession.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, on this Monday evening? How you guys doing, man? Your boy is tired, but I'm alive. Oh, it's been a week. Hope you guys have had a good week, man. I really do. What's going on to the gang in the chat? I know I haven't turned my music on yet. Let's see. Let me play something different today. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit of vibes going. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. What's going on, everybody, over on Instagram, too? Nobody do it like Seth. You need to get me in the live today. Well, you need to come over to Twitch, brother. Seth on Instagram said he wants to get on the live. Come over to Twitch, man. The link is in the bio. I'm going to read the chapter, and then we'll go on and we'll talk about it. So if you are interested, drop the link. Every stream, you're welcome. Menace. Oh, come on, Menace. I just didn't recognize the name. Come on, bro. I'm about to read the chapter, and we'll jump on live here in the I don't know, about an hour. Alex Chino, what's going on? He says, what up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you, big dog. Strawberry over here on Twitch says she's first. What's up? You're on time. It's not a good day when Strawberry's not here at 8. I started to get messed up. Strawberry keeps me on track. Okay. Appreciate that. I do. What's going on, Zai? Said what to do. Not much. Good to see you, my friend. We got to read this chapter. I'm hyped. That's a good sign, man. That's a good sign. PFCQ on Instagram says, do you collect One Piece TCG? I don't, but I was showing a couple weeks ago, I got this pack, right? I got like a pack of the cards. Someone got me a pack and I hadn't opened them until like about a couple weeks ago. So I have a couple of cards. It's actually pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So I wouldn't say I'm a collector because I only have one pack. But what I will say is now that I have this pack, I might have to get more. I feel like I have no choice because I didn't know that these cards were this cool. Like Pokemon cards are cool. I've had Pokemon cards like in the past when I was younger. Nah, these are totally different. So I'm not a collector, but I do have a pair. So, Zari says something has to go wrong if Zaw is hype. Oh crap. Oh, that's right. You probably haven't read the chapter either. Okay, we'll see. Fooly in the building says, just sup, y'all. What's going on, Mr. Fooly? Good to see you, big dog. Blue in the building. Always nice, my friend. Made it for the chapter. Yes, you did. Good to see you. He's hyped. Okay, well, I guess something happened. This is cool, man. I'm actually hyped now too. He said, you alive. That's all you hear. Yeah, I'm alive, man. I'm alive. I'm here. It has been a long week. I don't know about you guys, but I look forward to Mondays for a couple reasons. One, I'm closed at my restaurant, so I can like turn my brain off. But also I get to talk One Piece. And I don't really have many people to talk One Piece with throughout the week. So coming here to talk One Piece with you guys is like a good time. So I look forward to it. I don't know about you guys. Blue says, what's up? What's up, my friend? Yes. You guys on Instagram, come over to Twitch. PFCQ said it's going to be big one day up there with Pokemon in years to come. I mean, well, I guess it's possible because I know some people do play like these TCG cards. Hope I said that right. TCB. Whatever it is. I know people, TCG, yeah. I know people play these cards like Pokemon. Like I know there's like a whole spot on Twitch just for like One Piece card gaming. So yeah, it must be a big deal. Menace says Kezi's been yapping about this chapter since Thursday. It's a big one. Okay. Well, my boy Nick is talking about it. It must be a big chapter. We gonna see. Strawberry was early by 2 minutes for sure. Red Face in the building says, let's go. What's going on, Red Face? Good to see you, brother. You do need some cards. Get some. Red Face says a W chapter. Told you, whenever Red Face shows up, it's a W chapter. And he's been here a lot lately. So yeah, we're in for a big one. Court. What's going on, Court? Good to see you, bro. Said room is so dope. Appreciate it, man. It feels empty. I need more and more. We're working on it though. Blue says only chapter worth my 9.5 out of 10, and I'm a harsh critic. Wow. Okay, now wait. 1150. I think we all have to at least give that a 9.5. Like that was a heck of a chapter. I'm not gonna lie. Now you're telling me this is better than 1150. I haven't read it. But y'all are setting the bar high. We'll see. Redface says, come to Twitch. Yeah, Instagram people. Look, Redface is here telling you. You've heard Strawberry. You heard Redface. He said, come to Twitch. Just do it. Jane Chiefin on Instagram. What's going on, Jane? My dear friend. Hello. Good to see you. She says, hi, guys. Goopa in the building. Okay. Smoker. I'm convinced that this is how you say hello now. This must be like some like lingo. Hello to YouTube. Or Smokers of Straw Hat by January to YouTube. That's how you say hi. There's no way you're actually that's how you say I. Clearly. Okay, I'm pulling this down. You're just yeah. Homie came over from Instagram. What's up? Better be dope the way people are hyping it up. Facts. Strawberry says, Jane, where are you at? Where are you at? Jane, she said, come over to Twitch. Where you at? Goopa, I'm out because I'm still on break since Mural Chapter. Have fun. Oh, dang, you're back on the Mural Chapter. Yeah, you're behind, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to get started, man. I just want to say what's up to the people. Menace is over on Twitch. Cool. All right. Menace is here. Everybody's here. Cool. Let's get into the chapter. We're not about to sit here and delay this, prolong it at all. Let me know when we can hop in. I'll drop the link as soon as I'm done reading the chapter, and we'll get into it. Hi, Menace. Bye, Menace. Oh, Goopa, man. Goopa's. You my dog, Goop. You my dog, man. All right, let me get this chapter pulled up, and let's see what we're talking about here. Okay. So, chapter 1154. Can't even die. This looks very nice compared to the other cover arts that I've seen over the last I don't know how many months with this Yamato cover story. I like it. Looks like snow, if I'm seeing this right. Yes, this is definitely snow. It says Ogre Child, Yamato's Golden Harvest. Surrogate, Pilgrimage, Volume 38. Go pay your respects at the grave of the hero born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo. I like it. I hope, I know there's got to be some more that we're building up to with this cover story. The climax was not the who's fight. I know it wasn't. So I'm just going to reserve my comments. I say it every week. I'm not going to keep saying how I feel about this cover story because I know there's more to come. Hopefully. Fingers and toes crossed. All right, man. He said, can't wait to find out whose grave it is. Maybe that's what we're looking. Maybe that's like the bigger part of this whole thing. I don't know. Reserving my comments because I poop on this cover story every week and I'm trying to be a changed person. So I'm not going to do that this week. I'm going to choose peace and not violence. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's why we're still in the backstory. Okay. Let me zoom in. All right, so 63 years ago, Chief Hyrule, the partner of Chief Ja Rule, the partner of Chief Hyrule, oldest of the giants today. Beardfall, Ja Rule was killed by a young girl. Okay. The girl, Big Mom, got it. The girl, a human half destroyed an entire giant village. Her name was Charlotte Linlin, which, by the way, she's coming back. So, every time I see Big Mom, I just gotta keep my agenda alive. She's coming back. So, she's not dead. She will be in Elbaf. But anyway, let's continue. Her name was Charlotte Linlin, and she would later be known as Big Mom, Emperor of the Sea. Okay. As it happened, in that very same year, Elbaf was afflicted by disaster after disaster, fires, gales, and cold snaps that affected their crops. Okay. And poor fishing hauls as a result of the extreme weather. That brought this normally fertile land to the brink of starvation. Wow. Okay. That sucks. And I blame Big Mom. And that same year, that's what happened. 63 years ago. Got it. I can dig it. You see, it's because of the child. The kingdom is now under its curse because you didn't kill it. Oh my God. Because you didn't kill it like I told you to. But surely that's a coincidence. Which, by the way, while I'm looking at this, Fuli, and I know Nigga's not here yet. Maybe he is. I know we were talking about, and not Trip, Zod, Strawberry, we were all talking about it a couple weeks ago. I definitely do subscribe to believing that she really can tell, like have these like premonitions like this. I do believe it, but there's still a piece of me that's like, did you make it up? Then that's like 1% of me. 99% of me, what we talked about fully, I'm with it. The 1% of me right now is still like, I don't know. Especially like she's sitting there, she's saying like, oh, you see, it's because of the child. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Not gonna lie. Like I said, the fact that she's saying it on her deathbed, that's when it finally came out. Oh yeah, there's a prophecy that this guy's gonna kill the king. It's like that timing that's just me though. I could be wrong. I'm just saying 1% of me doesn't believe it. Anyway, the kingdom is now under its curse because you didn't kill it like I told you to. But surely that's a coincidence. Let me go down. Crack. Eye is looking at me. That's crazy. Blue says Yamato without cover story is an S tier character. With the cover story is a B. Facts. Thank you. That's actually what I've been saying. I've been saying that. Like the cover story, Yamato is top 3 in the show to me, favorite, right? But like she's getting knocked out of my top 3 because of the grueling cover story. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They mentioned Big Mom like 5 times. Yeah, exactly. Even in the first time that they mentioned her, the first conversation, if I'm correct, if I'm wrong, this has been a lot of chapters ago now. The first conversation that Luffy and Haruden have with Ripley, they're bringing up the fact that they're talking about Big Mom. It's like literally in the first dialogue that they have on Elbaf, they're bringing a Big Mom. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. That's enough for me. I've seen it. We good. El Mother for real. Facts. Big Mom comes back. Her and Harul need to talk. Yes, they do. I 100% agree. Big Mom should take out Harul too. Okay. Okay, for sure. Okay. Let me scroll down. Kick it out. Don't let that monster near me ever again. Prince Loki, you mustn't approach your mother's chamber. Put out the beast's eyes or this country is ruined. Oh no. So wait, so is that why? Don't tell me they gouged his eyes out. Like there's no way. There's actually no way. Which by the way, I'm still already feeling like this is, again, I stand on it. Nobody has a worse backstory than Loki. But if I go to this next page and they're scooping his eyes out like a cereal out of a bowl with milk, I might actually cry on stream. That's crazy. Let's see. All right. I'm hungry. I'm sorry, sweetie. That was the last loaf of bread we had. Should we go raiding? It would be easy to take from the humans. That's a part of Elbaf's history, isn't it? Don't be a fool. Elbaf has always fought with pride. Ha! That's just a story we tell ourselves. Oh, okay. The Huntsman village is attacking us. What? Them? They've taken out other villages too. Grab your weapons. Don't let them pillage us. Okay. At this time, Elbaf had little internal cohesion and cooperation. Sounds like it. I got that. I'm getting that. Civil wars were not uncommon. Makes sense to me. I mean, Dory and Brogy fought each other literally for no reason, basically, for 100 years. So, I mean, like, they're warriors. I'm actually okay with this. I prefer this over complete cohesion and nobody wants to fight and all the kids are just crybabies. I'm not with it. With the desperate food situation, the fighting only grew worse and many died. Okay, so that means the strong survived. I'm cool with that. I know it sounds terrible, but like I'm actually okay. That means the strongest people lived. No issues. The country was plunged into chaos, and over time, from what I heard, that Prince from what I heard, that Prince at the castle, there we go, sorry. I suck at reading on Mondays, is accursed. See, I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. If this turns out that I'm correct, I'm not gonna ever shut up about it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Like legit, it just seems like, have you guys ever played like a game of telephone? Right? You played a game. Oh, what's going on, Goofy? I didn't even see you was in the chat. Goofy's in the building. What's up, bro? Have you ever played a game of telephone? Like you say one thing and like it passes down and it's different at the end. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a terrible reference and has nothing to do with this. And I feel stupid for bringing it up. But that's not the point. The point I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is that I don't believe them. Like the way that they're saying it, the way that it came out on her deathbed, I'm just not buying it. And disregard the telephone reference because that literally made no sense for what's happening here. I'm just yapping. Sorry. He said, read like a bowl of... Take some eyes like some... Bro. Some Cheerios, bro. I don't like it. All right. Says, hey, Haruden. Where are we? Okay, got it. Your brother has put a curse on this land. He's trying to kill it. Huh? You're his brother? So you must be a sacrifice. Oh my. Wow. That's okay. Huh? Why? My son's the sweetest, cutest boy in the world, and that means he's got to live to be the oldest boy in the world. Shut up, Ida. You had no right to seduce Harold like that, outsider. Oh my. You shut up. Love has no borders. That's a heck of a quote for the One Piece story overall. That's a heck of a quote. Love has no borders, man. Because Luffy's going to unite the world. That's definitely his dream. Don't touch my mom. And then a punch comes. Oh, man. What's going on, Alex? Okay, I'm not even paying attention to you guys. I didn't even know you was up in here. Don't make me pound you. King Harold. Oh, that's where the punch comes from. W. King Harold, man. I thought he was just going to let his freaking wife get choke slammed. Check the vein action going out in that arm, too. I can dig it. Okay, so he saves them. Why do you turn on one another, my brethren? Your Majesty, in the same breath that I heard about the birth of Loki, I learned that my kingdom was suffering from starvation. I went at once to the countries with which we have ties, and without a single word, they went and loaded up their ships with massive piles of food. Each human has but a tiny body, but they banded together country after country and brought enough food to fill our giant bellies. Okay. Let us be grateful for their aid. We're here, Harold. Hey, how do we dock at this island? It's enormous. It is enormous. Let us savor the food they've brought us. Nice. Blue says, W humans, W trade, W friends. This is why you don't conquer and terrorize people. They would band together to help you if you just show them kindness. I mean, Blue spitting, bro. You spitting. That's true. That's true. And I think, ironically, it took a woman to show King Harold that, but it's okay. He was in love. So we should actually be thanking Ida for this, because she's the one that got him to realize, after smacking him, that, hey, you're being stupid. Stop being stupid. And then he wasn't stupid anymore. It's crazy how that works. Okay, so they got the food on the way. Shortly before Harold's return, Queen Estrid passed away. And to her dying breath, she spitefully blamed the kingdom's ills on the curse of Loki, her own son. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, man. So King Harold is in tears. That sucks. That sucks. Naturally, the people believed that the curse was responsible for her death. My son. Yeah. Crazy. He has his eyes freaking gouged out. So insane. Man, that's insane. Alex says world government has 800 years of proof saying Blue's wrong. Is he wrong though? I know it exactly what you're saying though, Alex. But I think in general, this is a true statement in general. Right? Like Luffy is showing these different villages kindness and liberating them. And then at the end of dang near every village and every arc, they're banding together to give them something. Food, they're throwing them, which that's all they can. What do you give a guy who doesn't really want or need anything? You band together and cook them food, or you give them a bunch of gold, right? And money. So like, I don't think Blue is wrong in principle, but I know what you're saying, Alex. But just as a general principle, he's completely right. We do see that other side in One Piece as well. Zah said Ida should have got chokeslam too. Why? She's not okay. In fairness, she's actually not the problem, right? We're gonna figure out where the problem, what went wrong here soon. I'm assuming, but they were still warriors. Obviously, we just watched them kill each other, and the strong survived. So they had multiple civil wars even after the ideology changed. So I don't think she's the problem as to why a lot of these giants are losers now, especially if they're still fighting inside of their country, each other. I think Ida's okay. Zah said Luffy also released prisoners. He's in the gray area still. You're right. Look, I'm not saying that I'm saying just in general, Blue's comment is it makes sense in principle. But yes, Luffy did release prisoners. And for that, you release a lot of bad people in just for your own selfish ambition to save your brother. I get it. You're not wrong. But when I feel like he does more liberating than bad things. So like he's a net positive person. Right? That's the way I look at it. He's a net positive person. He does do some bad things though that just kind of get grazed over. Just like we grazed over the fact that Law and Punk Hazard, I'll say it all day long, was allowing kids to get trafficked and experimented on and knew about it and wanted to leave without saving. Yeah, you know, we're not gonna talk about that. Let's get back to the chapter. We don't need to talk about morality right now. We don't need to talk about morality. Okay, naturally the people believe, yes, okay. He was born with an affliction of the eyes, I'm afraid. Though he can see, I assure you, I'm getting Fuji vibes. This. He's getting, since Fuji is like super up there with his observation. I'm beginning to expect some insanely insane top tier observation from Loki. If he doesn't have his eyes at all, and it's been like this his entire life, his observation is probably going to be some of the best observation we've ever seen in the show up to this point. We'll see. Okay. Poor lad. Can you smile? I suppose not. After losing your mother. At just a few months old, Loki abandoned any hope for love. Man. Okay. He's got a lot of bruises. Hold on. Which, by the way, it is raining heavy outside. So I know last time this happened, the power went out. We will see. I'm just giving y'all a heads up. If that happens again, that's what's going on with the stream. I don't think it will. I just had to pull my headphone back. But quick side note. I'm in Texas, and you guys have probably seen nationally like flooding and craziness happening in Texas. We have been getting some crazy rains. So I can already tell it's raining like crazy outside of this door. So hopefully the power doesn't go out, but if it does, that's what happened. Just giving y'all an early heads up. He says, yeah, same in Jersey. I don't know what's going on. Life is weird right now. Okay, so meanwhile, Harold's diplomatic ties paid off, and Elbaf survived its long winter. Nice. Branch Route 1. That's right. It will promote friendship and trade between villages. Oh, okay. So that's the point of the branches? Cool. But between rebuilding the shattered country and his many foreign trips, Harold was tremendously busy. Horrid thing. And, wow. And, God dang it. And so the care of Loki fell to his regent, Estrid's older brother. Okay. Who obviously hates him. Man. So he got raised by someone who literally hates him because he's thought as killing his sister because he was born like dog, that's crazy. Okay. It's dangerous down there. This is the underworld. No. The sea separates us from the underworld. The beast can't reach us here. That's so sweet of you to be worried about me, though. Squish. You're going to do your warriors training with Elbow in the western village, right? I'll stop by on the way home. Fishermen, the shipwreck pirates, all comers are welcome here. This is Ida's bar. I just hope it helps Harold somehow. Okay. Interesting. That's a cool little, they have an axe for a handle. It's like actually super, super cool. I like that. Okay. Let me which, by the way, these cups, this is so random. These cups are huge, like in general, but they got to be pretty small for a big giant. But maybe this is a kid's cup. I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, it's not that big to Haruden. I don't know. That's like sipping out of like a water cup for some alcohol. Oh, you caught it? Actually, yeah. Didn't think anyone caught that. She said, Alex said it's not a handle. She's using an axe to make an incision for the barrel so alcohol comes out. Okay. I mean, you could be right. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. I like the thought of it being a handle because, like, I'm sitting there thinking if you pull it down, and like if the opening is literally that big, you pull it down, it's gonna stop the flow. And like it looks like right in here, like there's a circle piece on here, so that could be attached to the barrel. I don't know. I don't think it's improbable that could be a handle. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. But that does look like it's attached to the barrel. But that's not relevant. Sorry, man. I know I'm just going off. Okay. 56 years ago, Harul's home, Elbaf. So you were there for the incident at the Reverie, Harold. Yes, I asked a fellow royal to help me slip inside as a soldier. But in the end, the council would not hear me out. Okay. If not for all the uproar about that murder, I might have been imprisoned. Wait. What are we talking about? Okay, hold on. Did I miss something? I feel if I miss something, I feel stupid. Like, what murder are we talking about? I could just be stupid. Maybe this is something I should know, and I'm blanking. 56 years ago. If not for all the okay, I don't know. Okay, cool. Because I'm sitting there like I don't know anything about a murder. Okay, got it. Thank you, Fully. Thank you. If you were lucky, you'd only be in chains. That was reckless of you. Say, have you ever heard of the Galilea Band? Galilea Band, okay. That group of hardy giant shipwrights, hammer-wielding warriors, right? I thought they were a myth. Wait, is this like an offshoot of like galley law in the future? Is that where we're going? Hardy giant shipwrights, Galilea Band, galley law. Is that what are we doing? We tying something together? What's going on here? I'm feeling like I'm getting like some galley law vibes. No, they most certainly existed. They traveled to distant shores and sent a letter back to Elbaf from afar. It said, "We have all been taken prisoner." Can you believe that? Who would possibly capture 100 strong company of our kind, with ancient giants among them to boot? I don't know. Who would do that? You think the world government did that? It's clear that we had a great enemy at some... No. Wait. Hold on. The timing. This has to be a freaking Caramel, right? Am I tripping? Capturing people? Taking prisoner? I could just be tripping. But I know the timeline. She was doing some stuff around this time. So, nope, it's not it. Okay. I'm just yapping then. Oh, well. You think the world government did that? It's clear that we had a great enemy at some point in the distant past. But all of that history was sunk under the sea one day. My point is, what's your point? Your failure to win them over might not be your fault. Some ancient enmity. I've heard stories on the wind about an army of giants put on ice and hidden somewhere. In any case, never forget that we have long been a threat to the rest of the world. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Oh, Prince Loki, killer of my beloved sister. Okay. That's freaking crazy to call it like. All right. Oh, this is a big panel. Okay. Let's see. What rotten scrap shall I feed you today? Oh no, the lucky horse is dead. Oh no, the regent is dead. Down in the underworld. Oh, this is him growing up. Got it. I got it. I see what we're doing. 48 years ago, Harold built 8 branch routes in Elbaf, unifying the country and creating a vibrant trade between villages. Okay. My dream is for us to be connected to every country and for Giant Kind to be able to live all across the world. That is Luffy's dream. Not just with giants. Gotta be. That's his dream. I'm calling it. You're the best, King Harold. I can scarcely remember how he used to be. Harold is now a king for the ages. Why do you look so pleased, Haruden? You're not the king's real son. Loki is our only prince. You're just a bastard. God dang it. Yo. Okay, Duh, I'm starting to get where you're going because, yeah, he has a really, really good reason to be a villain. If Haruden was going to be a villain, man, he's got a great reason to be a villain. He really does. Y'all said, what did I read? He said Noshijuro. Oh, you're talking about, I'm assuming you're talking about the one who murdered people at the Reverie. I know I've read that comment late. Karasu was almost the next Rocks. You have to explain that for me. Karasu from the Revs? Yeah, you're probably cooking something, bro, but I'm not gonna hold you. I'm locked in this chapter. I don't even know. Maybe you're cooking something. I don't know. Almost killed an admiral. Who? Wait, which admiral did he almost kill, though? When he was up there at the Reverie, he was fighting against Fuji. That's not what you're talking about, right, Alex? You must be talking about something else. Something I just must not remember. But you're not talking about the Fuli fight. Or not Fuli. Fujitora fight. I don't know. But I'm gonna let you type. Blue says, by the way, in Punk Hazard, Chopper and Nami ran into a bunch of frozen giants. They did. That is true. I think that's what Harold and Harul are talking about. The original Galila. Could be. Could be. Blue says, don't pay attention to Alex. Okay. All right. I don't be knowing. All right. I don't really be knowing. Because I don't know everything about One Piece. I know a whole lot. But if we're talking about Fuji versus Karasu, I must be tripping. I did not see it that way. I did not see it that way. That's just me, unless we're talking about something else. Because Fuji just cut those crows up like it was just, man, I'm not even. Like they were pieces of paper, bro, basically. How many kingdoms has the Reverie destroyed? Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, where was I at? You're the best. Okay, yes, you're just a bastard. Got it. Which is crazy to say to a kid. But either way. Zoom in. There we go. Hold on. There we go. All right, look out. King Harold is gone on another one of his trips. And you know what that means. Bolt your doors. Bring the children indoors. Oh, man. Come on, boys. Destroy them. Ah. This is Elbaf, land of the mighty. The weak don't deserve to live. I can dig it. I can dig it. You know what? This is what I blame. This is actually what I blame right here. Them not getting vengeance for Ja Rule, like the one that Big Mom killed. Them not getting vengeance, I believe, now that I'm just reading more into it, that is what caused them to have their civil wars, for their crops to die. The actual god of Elbath, because I know they have a bunch of gods, but the actual god of Elbath was looking down on them and was like, yo, we're not wimps. We're not punks. Okay? You need to murk her because she burned down this village and she also killed one of our giants. So the fact that they let her live, that was their punishment. And all this stuff, even down to the curse. I think Big Mom was the actual curse, if anything. But I could just be yapping. I'm just yapping. Come on, boys. This is Elbath Land the Mighty. The weak don't deserve to live. I like it. You're exactly right. Loki, meanwhile, caused harm and destruction. Yeah, I get it. Honestly, now I'm sitting there thinking, why didn't he take his son with him? Why didn't he take his son with him? Like, your son, by the way, I guess in case he forgot, your kid was a newborn scaling a mountain, right? Like a Luffy level Drum Island feat. He did that as a newborn. So I would think, you know, he should probably be able to like go on the villages and the voyages with you, because something breaks out. He'll probably be able to handle himself. I don't know. But yeah, that's stupid. You should take him with you. And mock those who ran from him. Hey, Loki. Uh-oh. Who's this? Who's this? Don't mess up the village Dad worked so hard to rebuild. Huh? He's my dad, not yours. That guy might get a lot of respect, but he tries to be friends with those tiny little bug humans. It's so stupid. Ooh. You have to see everyone at the same eye level. Don't think you're special just because you're big. I'm special because I'm the prince. Don't ever talk back to me again, shrimp. Wow. And whack them with a club. Oh my God. What's going on, ABK? Good to see you, bro. That's crazy, man. Whacked him with the club. It's freaking nuts. Which, by the way, real quick, he looks like homie, like, I don't know why his design, I can't unsee this. If you guys have seen My Hero, is his name Mineta? Oh, what's his name? The dude with the purple balls that he pulls off his head and he throws them and they're sticky. I don't know why Kid Haruden reminds me of, I do know why, because of his helmet. Mineta, exactly. His character design makes him look like this, and him getting whacked with his club gives me the Mineta vibes, because you really did get little broed, and Mineta was definitely the lowest tier of people in that classroom, and he's getting sunned right now. Though, yeah, like literally, he reminds me. His character design as a kid reminds me of Mineta, and that's a huge, huge disrespect to Haruden. All right, Haruden, stay away, Gerd. or Loki will think we're friends with him. And then he'll hit us. We are friends with him, dummy. Oh. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, wait. So, bad take. Mineta scared off all for one. Okay. You're not wrong. Okay? You're not right completely, but you're not wrong. But the take was more so just the character design. And like mainly actually, you know what? His traits all the way up to like the last 2 seasons. Like, let's not sit here and act like that's a terrible take, because in the final seasons, he's like cool now. No. For the first 5, he wasn't. He just wasn't. Zah says YBC equals Young Brother Club reigns. Yeah, I mean, look at Luffy. Luffy's the younger brother. And he's alive. No, that was too far. That was too far. That was too far. That was too far. Alex says, so this was before Haruden befriended Road, since he's the only one not there. Yeah, I guess it would be. That was way too far. Yeah, my bad. It was my bad. It was too far. My bad. Sakazuki hype. Yeah, facts. My bad, bro. My bad. He said I loved it. Okay. We are friends with him. Okay. So interesting. Like, they're part of the New Giant Warrior Pirates. Haruden hates them. Or hates Loki. Right? But like, Gerd wants to be friends with him. So like, Gerd agrees with that ideology, I guess. Let's just read. Let me just stop talking and read. Blue says Loki has no friends. What a bum. I don't have friends. Okay? Maybe I'm like Loki. Maybe I'm like Loki. Okay? You ever consider that, Blue? You ever considered that? I'm just kidding, bro. Kiki? I hope I'm saying that right. The frozen giants that were mentioned before were at Punk Hazard searching. Yes. The Yeti Cool Brothers. We were talking about that. You're right. Good catch. Good catch. No, not the Yeti Cool Brothers. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not wrong. You have friends. Crazy how you... No, it was... You're right. You guys, everyone in this chat right now is my Nakama. You're right. Friendship over. No. We're Nakama, man. We're Nakama. We are Nakama. Okay? We're deeper than friends. Pause. No Diddy. We're Nakama. Oh my... Bro. Alex, I'm not about to... No. We are Nakama. All right? We are no Diddy. Exactly. We're Nakama. Okay? All Diddy. No Diddy. Yeti Cool. Bro, look. Cut the Diddy. No Diddy. All right? There's no Diddy. We are deeper than friends. No Diddy. Okay? Whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm not about to do this. No Diddy zone, man. I ain't had to pull this banner up in a minute. This is a no Diddy zone. Let's continue. We're almost done, man. Alex. I'm just gonna put it down. What's going on, Nika? Good to see you, bro. As always. Yoi, man. Good to see you. Okay. Haruden. Are you okay? Quick. Help him. No, he's not okay. He got beat. Haha. Little creep. You're a loser, Haruden. Look at you weaklings licking each other's wounds. The son of a mother with tainted blood. Your Highness, that's enough. He is the king's son as well. He's a prince. Don't call him a prince. But no matter how much he harmed, oh shoot, hold on, there we go, and destroyed, Loki could never fill the hole at the center of his being. Hiccup. I can't even die. What is this? What is this Kaido reference? See, that's why he has his eyes still, by the way. They didn't scoop him out like Fruit Loops. But, dog, the man just wants to die. He's a kid. He is a child. He is, man, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, all right, let's keep going. I thought that was it. What's up with this island? Where do you get inland? Okay, beasts. Ah, there we go. Look, it's a giant kid. So this must be Elbaf. Oh, okay. We got a little bit of Rocks Pirates lore. This one looks positively demonic. It seems too big, even for a giant. Is he crying? Do we get an actual panel of Zebek? What is this random panel drop? Oh, wait, whoa! What at this random panel at the end of a rando chapter? I'm finally getting a Zebek face. Oh, okay. Father of Black. Whoa, what the frick? Wait, whoa! Wait, whoa! Wait! Hold on! Wait! Yo, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Wait a minute. Wait, oh, they broke my mic. Yo, hold on. Wait. All right, hold on. Wait. I thought I was just getting a face. Bro. I didn't think I was getting old as a dog, man. Wow. Okay, let me just finish. I didn't even read it. Let me just read. I had to zoom out. I didn't think I was gonna see the end. Okay. What's up with this island? Where did you get inland? Must be Elbaf. Okay. Shiki. And then your boy, Whitebeard. This man whom Harold met at the Reverie 8 years earlier. Which one? Oh, my bad. I need to read right to left. All right, Brat. You're going to say yes twice because that's the answer I want from these questions. By the way, I already like this because there's been a lot of talk. Maybe, I don't know if you guys have heard it. And maybe it hasn't been said for a while, right? But there was a lot of thoughts that Rocks was just like weak, trash, not impressive, right? All the things you want to say, right? And he was just like there, but like everyone else could really beat him up, and he was just kind of like a fraud. That's basically what I was trying to say. The energy I get from this, I love it. This is how you introduce this man and let him speak. Because that's the answer I want from these questions. Which, by the way, ironically, right? I'm just sitting there thinking, this dude just has to deal with people talking to him like this. Because when Gunko and freaking when Gunko and Shamrock pulled up, they're talking to him crazy too. And he was down in the underworld as well. Very crazy. Anyway. Okay, this man whom Harold met at the Reverie 8 years earlier killed a Navy headquarters admiral and fled. Rocks killed a Navy admiral's headquarters. Wow. Navy headquarters admiral. Now the government has placed a heavy bounty on all the fraud. By the way, all the fraud that people put on Rocks, kill it. It's done. This also kills my freaking theory too, and I'm heartbroken, man. Or does it? Or does it? Nika, you know where I'm going. Okay. My bad. I wasn't even reading the... Oh, you said... I didn't even finish it. I wasn't even reading the chat. All right. Question 1. Is this Elbaf land of the giants? Oh, God. You go... Oh, question 2. Is Harold here? Look at this man's freaking face. Dog, this man is... Oh, my God. This is why they kept him hidden. And there's a lot of theories. We kind of already expected this, right? Like, it's not like, oh, it is like, oh, right? Because it's finally confirmed. But it's not like we didn't expect this as a fandom, right? But, oh my God. Look at this guy. This dude's a freaking maniac. Rocks lore. Future captain of the Rocks Pirates. It does say future captain. I didn't catch that. Of the Rocks Pirates, father of Blackbeard. Man. Two-toned hair, by the way. Blackbeard and Rocks, the two arguably strongest characters, are both Somali nationality. All right, let me wow. All right, let me get the I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Holy, he's a black man. Yeah, shout out to Oda making, like, we had first off, black guys, which most of us are here. If you're not black, it's okay too. But for the black men that are in this chat, this is a come up. What's going on, Goofy?
Good,
this
brother.
is a come up, man, because I'm sick of Usopp being the man that holds the weight for the black race in this goddamn show. So shout out. What's going on, Menace? Good to see you, brother.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Oh, you got Menace in here? It's lit, but okay.
Yo, listen. Somali pilots are real.
Yo, Reed, real quick. I'm 4 for
Yeah.
I'm 4 for 4 right now, gang. All right.
No, you're not.
Eerie God, I'm 4 for 4. Just wanted to be let that know. Order 66 predicted. Shamrock
Order
predicted.
66.
Gear 5 predicted. Rocks predicted. What we doing, bro? What we doing?
Man,
What we doing, bro? What we doing?
I did say Rocks was gonna be Blackbeard's father. I called that shit way back
I mean,
then.
most of the fandom predicted
it was a while ago, but
Most of
yeah,
the
you
fandom-
did.
look,
Mine.
a lot of
Mine.
people predicted this. I just
That was
gotta
mine.
add it to my list.
He might be Buggy's dad.
That's fine.
Big.
He might
That's
still be
fine.
Buggy's dad.
He's the original father of Blackbeard. And Blackbeard hype just went up. Oh my
Yeah?
god, bro.
Yeah.
Woo.
Hey, and Charles, I remember this, right? This might still be Buggy's dad. I know you saw that photo. I know
I'm
you
okay
saw
with
that photo.
Look, Buggy. Listen, yo, if Rock Steves and Bex can kill a fucking admiral, what a fucking Blackbeard is. When Blackbeard gets there, I'm shaking right now,
Blackbeard can
bro.
take
I'm
the
so
whole
hyped.
world.
I'm so hyped right now. Yo, that means he gonna kill Shanks with no problem. Oh,
Yo,
Hey.
the streets are saying that Rhea, I don't know if you saw this, right? The way Rock's holding his hand like this, people initially thought it was Law's devil fruit.
Because they're
Oh,
illiterate.
dude.
But people are now
people are
saying
illiterate.
it's actually Buggy's fruit reversed. The slash
Oh,
fruit.
shoot.
Yeah, that was a question I asked. What if it was an awakened buggy fruit, just to be funny, see what people would say. But people thought the law stuff. I felt like people thinking the law stuff are just lacking reading comprehension. They didn't see that he's literally saying to Loki, "I have to ask you, 2 questions. Not that he's going shambles. That's it's crazy, crazy work, crazy work.
I wasn't
They're
even looking at
saying
that.
he's still alive in Blackbeard.
That's a possibility.
Oh yeah, that's why
We
he's asleep.
should wait before we get into those talks. Let's wait before we get into
Yeah. Oh
those.
wait. Yeah. Oh, that's all right. Oh wait.
Let
Okay.
Reed do his thing. Let
Larry,
Reed be the guiding
I'm
light.
not
Let
here.
Reed do
All
his
right.
thing.
Have my moment.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And what's up, everybody?
What up,
Appreciate y'all jumping on, man. What's going on to all of you guys? Okay. Let's. I want to know your thoughts. We're gonna go down, then we'll get into the talks. Goofy, you're first, bro. Set it off. Thoughts, rating. What are we doing, bro?
I haven't read the latest. I only join when you're at like the middle to end, but what I've seen so far with all the Blackbeard and Rocks stuff, like Rocks was that dude. Like if you ran into Rocks, you're getting your shit taken. You're probably dying. Everything, and just to see that Oda just now bringing him back into the story after he's been foreshadowing all this time, and now that we're seeing that he's Blackbeard's father too. Like Blackbeard got aura. I gotta give it to him.
For sure.
He got that aura.
Okay. I can dig it. I'm not gonna ask you to rate it because you said you didn't read the whole chapter. So, okay, cool. Strawberry thoughts, man. What you got?
10 out of 10.
Okay.
I was pleasantly surprised. No, what I was putting in the chat, I was actually doing. My family thinks I'm absolutely crazy because I was literally screaming.
Wow.
I was like, "What? That Blackbeard is dead? What? That's wrong." Yeah, I was over here hype. I'm all like, "Oh my goodness!" My 4-year-old ran out the room because he thought I was crazy. Okay, so
It get like that, man.
I was, I'm on the bandwagon with you as far as Loki having the worst backstory because
Undeniable. For sure.
it gets worse. I don't know how. Like we meet Loki, as he's older.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe a little bit of bullying here and there. Okay, yeah, he acts like a terrorist. But the fact that he literally he's just like, I can't even die. How, like, in human years, how old is he?
50.
He's 21.
50.
In human years, not giant ones?
Yeah. In human years, he's 21 because it's a 3-year difference. So 63 right now, 21 in human years.
Yes,
Go get a
sir.
job.
Hey, fun fact.
Man.
Dr. Gareha is older than Ja Rule in human years.
That
How's
is
he
also
still
true.
alive?
Human,
He is old as
but no.
Rocks.
Like for giant years, giants once they get past 40, they have
Here we
3
go.
times like less aging than humans, right? So, but like before they get to age 40, they're only half that. So
But
because
then isn't
only 15 right here, he'd be
isn't
like
Loki pure-blooded
Yes.
giant?
Yes.
So that's why he's taller.
Yes.
he has aging giant blood in him. What do you mean pure-blooded giant? They're all giants. Yes. He has aging giant.
He's ancient
Well,
giant
yeah,
blood.
ancient,
That's why
ancient.
he's so
He's more
big.
ancient giant than he is
Mhm.
regular giant, but it's not like technically the same.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, awesome chapter. I'm so glad we got to see his face. He looked crazy just like his child. So, he do. He
Reed,
looked
I thought you were gonna make me go
crazy.
early, but I'm gonna go last.
He looks like Bucky.
All right, I got you.
He looks like Blackbeard wholeheartedly. Like the eyes and everything, just creepy.
Now, does someone have that photo of Rox's face cut in half?
I
His
know
work
what you're saying.
I'll send it. I'll send it
And the
to
hair?
I'll send it to
Oh,
you.
no, that's gotta be blue.
Okay.
That's gotta be some
Wait a
blue
minute.
hair.
Who is this?
Oh yeah, shout out to Blue.
This is Menace.
That's
Menace.
Menace.
Oh.
That's my
Oh.
guy.
I don't think you met him yet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
here.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
mean, either.
Oh,
Let's go, Menace.
Did you
Yo.
rate the? Oh, you said 10. That's right. You said 10.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. It's,
Wait, do you have anything else, Strawberry? Or are you good?
I'm good. I need to chill out. I need a Monster or a Red Bull or something.
Got it. Okay. What's your thoughts, Menace? What you rated, man, on the chapter?
Like 8 out of 10. I like the Loki shit, but like I don't like how they're bringing up Big Mom but skipping off Caramel. Because by the time Loki got there, the Caramel would have already happened. So I don't like how they just skipped over that. Besides that, great chapter. I like seeing Rox's
point.
face, but I want to know how he cut that mountain. Because I don't think it's a regular fruit.
Okay. I can dig it.
Oh, and shout out to the Admirals. Admiral Upscale. First man to kill one.
Mm-hmm. Say it. Say it again. Say it again, Menace.
Oh,
Say
no water.
it again.
Shout out to the Admirals. First person to kill an Admiral. That's how you hype up a character. You kill an Admiral. Not Big Mom, not Kaido. No, you kill an Admiral.
Think about it like this. Shiki didn't even do that. He was wondering when he was
getting
getting no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, he's buns.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
His
There's
buns
no
is crazy,
Shiki
bro.
slander here.
Nah,
No
you
Yeah,
said-
no,
do that.
Yo,
Don't do
Reed,
that.
slander here.
Yo, Reed, first and
Shiki
foremost,
slander here.
Shiki was in this chapter.
Shiki,
Yeah.
We're not doing Shiki like that, man.
No. You
Nah,
guys
nah,
gotta understand. Dude.
Just wait
I have
for
an
it. Just
anti
wait for it.
Shiki
No
agenda
Shiki
because
slander.
the story tells me otherwise.
Okay.
Okay, Menace.
Fair enough.
A menace to society.
Alex, bro, what's your thoughts, bro? What you rate it?
Oh, I gave the chapter. This is definitely a 9.5 out of 10. It was a tight chapter. I was enjoying it. I liked how. Well, I wasn't sure. Like one of those guards seems kind of like he's Loki's friend, but then like he immediately was also that guard that seemed like he was the one who was like, hey, he is a prince still. Like because early in the chapter, he's the one teasing them for being like illegitimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why like I don't know if like Loki has friends or like the guards are like paid to be his friends. They sometimes side with him, sometimes don't. That's
Mhm.
right there.
I could dig it. Yeah, there's a lot in this chapter, but I need to read this twice because there's so much dialogue that just off this quick first read, I did not soak everything in. So there's gonna be stuff I forget when we talk about it that is gonna make me look stupid. But I just read it for the first time. So
Don't worry, I read this
My
chapter like
apologies.
3 times. I read this chapter like 3 times, bro. Don't
This is
even
my
worry
second
about
time.
it.
okay, so y'all know a lot more about this than me. There is so much dialogue in this that it's hard for me to remember all this.
Loki's a straw hat.
We'll see.
Eh.
We'll see.
There's comparisons between
Him and Sanji.
Robin, or no,
No, him
Robin
and Zoro.
and Loki.
There's comparisons between him and a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of the
Straw Hats.
backstories.
He got found by Luffy, tied up just like Zoro. He's a
Yeah.
monster
And
just
Jinbei.
like
And
Chopper.
Jinbei.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jinbei, yeah.
Just
Hey,
too many.
Zaza, you know what's
He's a-
crazy?
What?
You know how there's the 4 gods, right? Sun God, Rain God, Forest God, Earth God?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like, if it's not Chopper, it's Loki. But I feel like Loki's the throwaway, it's gonna be Chopper.
Anyway, I'm not even answering that. So you got it.
We'll see. Fully. Well, what you got, bro?
Okay. I thought the chapter was pretty dope. I really enjoyed it. I have to say I'm very intrigued to see how much darker his backstory is going to get, because the only reason why I say that is because we know Big Mom comes back around with the whole marriage thing. And I really want to know, did he really like fall for that and whatnot? Because like that, I'm curious to see how that ties around and whatnot. The whole galley works and whatnot and everything like that. And everything, and the giants that were like caught or whatever, something like that. That's super interesting, and I'm pretty sure niggas gonna like touch on that really heavily. I can't wait for you to touch on it, because it really does connect back to Punk Hazard, which is just so like mind blowing, and I love that. And I would say the last thing that's on my mind, like kind of like just on my mind reading the chapter, is what the fuck was Emu doing, in the sense of like Harold wanted help from the world government and all this and whatnot, and it's just like now you're like, oh, we're gonna go get this kingdom out the mud, when like he, you know what I mean? It's just like what kind of game you playing here, homie? I'm a little curious, because like homie wanted to be part of like everything you had going on with the world government and whatnot. And like now you're like, oh, we can endorse, come get this thing now. Just curious on the whole what Emu got planned there in his mind, machinations and whatnot. Overall, I give it a 9. I love this chapter. This chapter was a solid 9 to me.
I can dig it.
Yep.
I can dig it. Nika said he's going last, so Za, what you got, bro?
I give this chapter 11 out of 10. I
Okay.
love the Zebek. I love the hype. There no be no Shiki slander here. That man is still a boss. Broke out of Impel Down by himself.
Big
Literally,
Shiki.
Paul. Come on, bro. Like, I love seeing Shiki on screen. Like, I get with One Piece, that, but nah, Zebek. Love seeing Loki beat the shit out of his little brother. But like I said, watch out for him. Watch out for her, Juden. I don't know what he did, but he did something. There's something I don't trust about him.
We don't. We don't
He
like the
says
runs.
Rajri.
We don't like the
no,
runs out here.
yeah, I mean, he's kind of like, oh, I'm like, nah, you did something, bro. But yo,
You think he got a deal with the world government?
I think he might have did something on the low that he probably doesn't like. That's why he's so just trying to get rid of Loki. Because I'm like, you probably did something, bro. You probably not proud of it. That's that honor shit, but you did something. I think you did something. I think you did something on the low.
Maybe.
I think you did something on the low. Um, Nah, this is a really good chapter. Really good backstory. Harold and Kaido, they got to be long lost cousins, bro. Like the resemblance is striking. I've been saying that Harold is Kaido's long lost cousin. They both got the horns. There's something going on there. Big Mom is coming back. Big Mom agenda. I've been saying that from the start. Big Mom's coming back to Elbaf.
You think they because
She's
they
talking the
so,
rule.
Wait, say that again? I didn't hear you.
I'll say she's talking the rule because she killed his buddy and caused all that stuff going down.
Yeah, and she needs to take him out too. So like,
well, not
she got
only
to
that,
complete the
she comes
circle.
back. They gotta talk.
Yeah, she'll complete the circle. She'll talk and then she'll kill him, and then we good.
Oh,
We good.
she won't kill him. I think what's gonna happen is if she comes back, it's redemption arc.
No, I don't want redemption arc. This is not Naruto. Do that shit another time.
Facts. Talk that shit.
Kill
Bro.
him. Kill him. Take that sword out of his head, man.
theory. You think Kajuden wanted the throne, and that's why he's putting his brother under the bus?
Yes, he wants Elbaf ran a certain way, and he knows Loki can't be. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Look out. That man, I don't all that honest stuff, but he went to go get a devil
He could
fruit.
be spitting, Zah.
Just saying.
I can get with,
I'm
yeah,
just
I can get
saying,
with
bro.
that.
Like,
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. He needed the devil fruit because now we learn he ain't beating Loki without one.
that's what I'm
for
trying to
sure.
say. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's a
For
fact.
sure.
When you do something, you're desperate. When you're desperate, you'll do
Now
something.
he said, "You ever seen a giant Logia?" Yeah.
Desperate.
Yeah.
Desperate.
Wait. The issue is right. He said if he got Ace's fruit, specifically that fruit, he could be the king of Elbaf, right? To me, that tells me that whatever Loki's fruit is, it's weak to fire.
He's desperate right now.
Not King of
I feel
Elbaf.
like
He was hoping
Kajuden's
he would just
plotting.
unite all giants. Like his dream is pretty much the same thing that he says in this chapter when he's like, Loki, I won't let you destroy the country. And like kind of like the same thing like Ida says for him at the end of the chapter. Well, not being the oldest giant, but the one that will unite all the giants. I guess that's literally what he's like wanting.
Getting too much. He got too much. He got a little bit too much love, but then he's seeing how they talk about Loki, and he got beat down. That jealousy's ruining that motherfucker. But that's all.
I gotta agree with that.
That's crazy. I'm not mad at it though.
Okay. Nico, what you got, bro?
I'm with Alex. I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. I'm not gonna give it 10 out of 10 because this is one of those. This is actually the first time I felt like Oda revealed something that he didn't even need to reveal yet. Like the whole, like him actually revealing Blackbeard is the son of Roxy Zebek tells me that this flashback may end faster than we think because that whole panel was not necessary. We could have got that in a conversation with the Gorosei talking about, that Marshall D teach that arrogant bastard. He's doing the same thing his father did. He's like, his father? Who's his father? Then he would have said Zah. I mean, he would have said Zebek, and we would have been like, oh shit. But besides that, we didn't actually need the Zebek part. We could have gave us the Admiral part. Cool. We didn't need the Zebek part this chapter. Not the Zebek part, the Blackbeard being the father part. I mean the son part. We didn't need that.
Yeah, that was extra.
That was like a cherry on top for no reason. Like when he did the Shamrock reveal, he didn't necessarily need to do that neither, but that was just like we kind of understood why he did that, you know? I don't get why he's telling us this out of the canon right now. Like that could have been told to us many different ways. Even though Saturn
preferred,
confirmed it though, so Saturn had been confirmed this.
Would you have preferred that he revealed it later on, like Blackbeard, Blackbeard tells you, or like because this kind of feels like it's so important that it shouldn't just be under the title card.
I wanted the Gorosei to reveal it, me personally, because this moment solidifies in my mind that Shanks was the man talking to the Gorosei, and he's the reason they know of Blackbeard's lineage. Because remember, Shanks goes into the mood and he's like, I talk to you about a certain pirate.
I snitching.
I think he's talking about Blackbeard. I think he's talking about Blackbeard. After he talks about you, I guess I don't know if you could say that. I'm just saying that he went to go talk about Blackbeard. As he's talking about Blackbeard, he basically went there to warn them. Hey, so I warned Whitebeard, he didn't listen. Y'all saw what happened. So I'm gonna warn y'all. Marshall D. Teach, certain pirate. This man is different. If you know his bloodline, you know what's going on with this dude. The only reason I know that is because we see after the reverie, Ian got a picture of Shirahoshi, Luffy, Vivi in the hand, and then has a picture of Teach and Luffy and Shirahoshi all cut up on the thing. Right? Now, the part I found that was super interesting, we get to Egghead, and then they're talking about, yo, our captain, you know he's special, right? Like he this world is old to him. He's like, yeah, it's because of his lineage. So Saturn kind of confirmed it to me, even though Oda been told us this with Road to Laugh-Tale, because he calls his ship Saber of Zebek. Roger calls his sword Saber. He calls it Saber. Roger's sword is a saber, and it's called Ace. So father after son in that one. Now we find out the beef was generational. Ace versus Blackbeard, generational beef. Because your father helped take out my father.
Now, right? Whitebeard's trash, man. Just a little.
Listen, Blackbeard, I'm not gonna
enlighten me.
He's the villain we need for this story, and his father is a motherfucker. You feel me? So that's all I would say, man. Look,
hey,
I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10, though.
I put respect on Fairy Tail now, right? Listen, every One Piece fan, Clown Fairy Tail, it's the same thing right now, right?
It should be fun. It should always be disrespected. No. Lame as fucking anime.
No, and that's they had the black wizard, the black wizard, the dragon, the human, right? What do we got in One Piece? 3 generations, right? We got the sun god, the emu, then the darkness. That was in the mural, right? What do we have during God Valley? Rogers acting as like the Joy Boy in that scenario. Ross is the darkness. Emu is just
Rogers
there, right?
Joy Boy.
I want to say
and then
Joy
now
Boy,
we got it again.
No.
Nah, it's the same thing.
Nah.
No.
I wouldn't say Joy Boy though. I see what you're trying to get at.
It's just every generation. It's the same thing every generation. It's a prophecy.
I mean, you could say that, I guess, because he went there but didn't get the fruit that was promised to give him the Joy Boy-like qualities. Because that shit was gone for 800 years until they found it, and then Luffy ate it. But I don't know. That theory is crazy. That theory is pretty crazy.
I've never felt like washing out my eyes after reading One Piece like I did Fairy Tail. So like I just don't put them in the same category.
I like Fairy Tail, but like Friendship Punch can't be the end of a storyline.
Hey, all I'm saying is Natsu wouldn't need 8 power-ups to beat up Kaido.
Please don't talk about Natsu.
Don't fully react. Relax. Don't even engage. Don't even engage for it. He's rage baiting you, bro. Don't even engage for real. But wait, I did want to say a couple more points, right? This also proves to me, Ree, that the will of Tom is real, because how would Iceberg know to name his shipwright company Galley Law?
Right.
The only way you could have known that is if, first of all, the people who built the Pluton that Frankie was like, humans built this. It wasn't humans. It was the giants at Punk Hazard. Those are the ones. If you look at Galley Law's logo, it's a Viking rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
A Viking rowboat. The people who started Galley Law from back in the day were giants. They helped build the Noah. They probably helped build Water 7. Water 7 has very similar architecture to Alabasta, bro. So I'm gonna be honest with you. it looks to me. Oh, I don't know if it was a previous user of Aokiji's fruit, or maybe it was Venus Joro himself with some type of ice sword technique that froze those giants. But we know that there are over 100 giants. Some of them even had ancient giant blood. So these weren't scrubs. This was like
Yeah.
this was the A team platoon, and they got taken out. So that's how Gerald knows. Gerald knows so much. The sword has to be in his head. Otherwise, why are you not spilling more lore, bro? Look at how much Gerald actually knows. That's crazy.
400 years.
Nika, do you
about-
think fishmen age differently from humans as well too? Because he would have to be very young to witness all that building, and to get those Pluton
No,
planets.
I don't think Tom witnessed this. I think Tom is being told this and is getting passed down because Tom
Yeah,
gave him the
passed
blueprints.
down,
Yeah, Tom gave him the blueprints and said, "Yo, this has been passed down through my family lineage. It's shipwrights." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be Tom's brother in Fishman Island that knew saw Frankie. I wouldn't be surprised. He knew a thing or two about all this, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. That's all
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
gonna lie. No, I think they do age differently, but not like a lot, right? Maybe I think a human in One Piece, like at normal, can last to 100.
Oh, my bad. I was
Fishman's probably like 120, like maybe a
I knew
little bit
I was
longer.
gonna say something.
Yeah, I would be surprised. I don't think Din knew anything about it. I think it's like kind of implied that like Tom and Kokoro left Fishman Island to go do that like shit on like with the shipwrights on Water 7. Like they were recruited long ago.
Yeah, because isn't Kokoro like almost like 100 something?
No, you got the wrong old lady. You're talking about Correa. You're talking about Correja. You're talking about Correja. Kokoro's a different movie.
Hey, listen,
old is
right?
she?
She's only 142. Only 142.
But no, I definitely think Tom whoever Tom lineage is, like the people in Tom's lineage, they're passing this on. They're passing this information.
For sure, yeah.
He doesn't. I'm sorry, he just doesn't randomly name his company Galley Law when we're finding out that Galley Law or Galley Raw or whatever it's called was it's a I know it's Iceberg. I'm telling you that. See, you haven't been listening, Alex. You doing this classic shit. I keep telling you. I was just saying that it's being passed on through his lineage. He's telling them stories. The blueprints of Pluton are being passed along with these stories. The same way Shanks is influencing. What's it called? The same way Shanks is influencing Luffy, telling him stories of the Pirate King. I can imagine Tom just telling shipwright stories, bro. I could see it happening. It's as simple as that. Like I can see that happening. I can see it being the thing where Tom is like, yo, look at Tom. He's sitting there like, I'm gonna make this city float. No one in the world can tell him he can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Put it like this way: you ever go to a new job and it's telling you about the old coworkers? It's just like that. They're just telling you things that everyone already knows. They're just letting the new people know. Like
that's all I was getting at. It's not like he's telling him how to build Pluton, even though he did tell him how to build Pluton. But I'm just saying, you feel me?
Because no, it's not like that. Because
I was talking to Alex.
Frankie.
I was talking.
I agree with all that. I just don't agree with the idea that it's like Tom's family lineage. I don't think Din knows about it. I think it's like being passed through like the lineage of shipwrights. Like whoever taught Tom his skills is the one like who passed it down to him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That could be true. I don't really know I don't know the role. I don't know the full role of the brother. I don't know if he actually knows shipwright shit or not. So I didn't want to get into the ins and outs of it. I just know that that's the nigga brother. So it's possible he knows him.
For sure. What's up, Fully?
I just want to add one thing to that whole thing. If you look in the chapter, right, when they talk about the giants and whatnot, and they show like the shadow of the people, right? Those are also, you can see that some of those silhouettes match up with the same silhouettes of the frozen
Punk
giants.
Hazard. It's the same ones. Same giants. Yeah, same giants. Fully's on it.
Yeah.
The ones that Chopper and Nami and the kids found randomly in Punk Hazard. Those are all the same giants. A lot of fans chalked it up to, they probably escaped during Impel Down, and Aokiji saw them during their battle or before his battle with Sakazuki and froze the shit out of them. That's what a lot of people were just running with and saying, but we never really knew. People thought they were like Impel. People thought they were level 6 prisoners.
It can't be them. Aokiji would be like he wouldn't even be born at that point in time. It's no Zero.
Yeah.
No, it's not Aokiji.
I don't know
It's
if
not
more
Aokiji.
Zoro, but
It's definitely not Aokiji.
based on
I'll
what
say that.
Yarl
Yeah.
says, like the galley law that got frozen is like from his time when he was like the new giant captain. I mean, not new giant. The giant.
Yeah, they were the old heads when
they
he was
bring up,
a
like
rookie.
ancient. They bring
Yeah,
up
for
ancient
like
enemy.
4th century.
That would mean like all of those guys frozen should have been frozen like at least 200 years ago, around the time like MS was moving.
I'll even
Yes,
I'll even
yeah,
say,
good point, Alex. Very
I'll
good
even
point.
say 20 years ago, right? But like that entire page is hinting at the world government, right? And then they bring up freezing stuff. We know Nozdro can do that.
I don't know if he can spam ice like that. I know he can. He has the technique where he sliced the pacifistas, and they thought they were clean cut, but they were frozen. So it's like, okay, this is the only hint
like,
towards
stab his sword to the ground, and then like freeze the whole area around him.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I'm thinking he could do leagues above what we see Brook do, and Brook could freeze people like for real. So I'm guessing Venus Joro did more than that. You know,
Is the an actual freeze, or is it just like the animation?
He actually
what?
freezes
I've always
things.
wondered that.
No, he
Wait,
actually
what?
freezes stuff.
Does he actually freeze? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he freezes stuff.
We saw him freeze the pacifista before he cut it.
Yeah, I had just said it like 2 minutes ago. But yeah.
Sorry.
You feel my pain.
You good, bro? You good? You good?
It's
Okay.
okay.
Sorry. I just have one question. How old are those Paramecia dudes? Or not Paramecia? The guys that are in Impel Down, but they can't switch back to their human form.
Oh, the guards? We don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. That might be Viva card information you can find out.
Yeah,
I have no idea though.
It's on their Viva cards. I know one of them is like 34 or something like that. Like the Chihuahua,
Fooly?
it's like it's
okay.
What the hell?
Fooly with the lore. Fooly with the lore. Stop
That's a
playing.
random
So they're
fact.
they're not that old then.
No,
Nah, they're normal. They're normal. They're normal people. Nothing special about them besides they lost their minds.
Which we don't. Which I want to see how that actually works.
Yeah, because they can't revert back to their human forms, and I just wonder why they were even brought in the first place.
It makes me think that Chopper lose his mind because he doesn't have a deer mind anymore. He has a human mind. So did he lose his will to the human fruit?
Yes, that originally that's what I think that's what I think happened. He lost his mind. He borderline went bonkers, and that's why he was out of control in his zone form. He regained control of it after the time skip.
Oh, yeah,
so I don't think he's not really awakened. He railed back in his berserk mode like Kaido did. Kaido's in control of his berserk mode.
Yeah,
so he's not awakened for real.
Yeah, Chopper's a loser.
Nah, that's big Chopper.
You've been awakened just all this time. Come on.
No. He's not awakened.
Professional
It's like a
Zaha.
false awakening, right? When he
It's
actually
it's a pseudo awakening.
When he actually awakens, he's gonna be as big as Loki. He'll be better than Loki. And Zaza's gonna be so mad.
Chill.
Yeah, you chatting.
You don't even know Loki's full abilities. You gotta relax.
Chatting.
right now.
No,
You
no,
gotta
no.
relax.
The only reason I said it'll be that big is because humans and giants are similar. It's a size thing, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you awaken your true power as a human. You could become big.
Well, he had that monster point where he couldn't control it. So maybe if he controls that monster
It's
point,
because it was a false awakening.
Yeah, I think he was in his pseudo awakening form. Like it was like, okay, if he would have never regained control, if he would have never regained control of his mind, if Frankie and them didn't stop him, Chopper, we know now, might be stuck in that form, lost his mind.
Nah,
You
the
know
drugs
He
will
would have
wear off.
died. He would have died too.
Or that, yeah,
for
one of the
sure.
two.
The only issue is that he does it through the power of Rumble Balls, right? They have a time limit. They wear off. So, like, no matter what would have happened, it's just non-awakening or anything like that. If he did it naturally, like, he can just do that, that's a completely different story.
Yeah.
I do want to ask a question. I want to ask a random question. How many, or do you think Oda will allow, are we thinking, because I already have my answer, I just want to hear y'all's. Do we think Oda will allow someone to be a murderer and still join the Straw Hats?
Yes.
Yeah, isn't Zoro already?
Robin killed
Okay,
people.
these are all good points. I just wanted to make sure we keep in the consistency of the energy and no one's thinking Oda's baseless. But I was saying, do you think Oda? Oh, do you think
Even
Low?
Jinbei's probably the biggest.
I mean, he's a warlord, so yeah, word.
Yeah.
I'm saying, do you think
Like,
people
Robin
kill
literally kills
people?
people for money.
Yeah, I mean, Zoro damn near probably does the same thing. But I'm saying, I was just saying, do we think that Oda will allow you to kill someone and still join the Straw Hats? That's all I was asking. But
Like
yes,
in
I
front of
agree. I
him,
agree with all. I agree with all those points y'all just said. I just wanted
in
to
front
hear.
of
I was in
him
a
or off
conversation about it.
screen.
It don't matter. I personally think it doesn't matter.
I would say yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
because Luffy has the power to see what's in your heart. And, like, if you had to kill somebody because, like, there is no other choice, then yeah, I feel like he would still accept you.
Okay.
Also,
Fair.
Luffy's not a good person either. So let's stop acting like Luffy's he's a good judge of character, but he's still a piece of shit. So like I'm just calling a spade. That's all I'm trying to say. Like when he's
Yeah.
selfish, he's
Whoever.
selfish.
Yeah, so I was
But
talking to
he's
whoever
not a
just gave me
bad
that
guy,
Luffy
like an
point.
actual bad guy, though.
He's not.
I
Yeah.
Like you really can't call
mean,
him.
I
People
mean,
call
You
like
can't
that.
really
He's
call him
low-key
a
a
bad
terrorist.
guy. That's the thing.
He's
Like
low-key a
he's
What?
terrorist.
Wow.
What
He's
other
low-key a
main?
terrorist. Like you got
What
Hey,
other main
I'll put it like this, right?
character?
When he
What
beat
do you mean,
Doflamingo,
Loki? No, he is a terrorist. What the
No,
fuck?
I'm about to say
It's
he's
very
a
high
He
key.
nice.
It's
yo.
very high
It's
key.
very high key.
He
A
burned the
pirate.
world
A
flag.
pirate is just a cultural terrorist, bro.
He's a
That's all a
terrorist.
pirate
He's a
is.
Hey, but
terrorist.
here's
A
my issue,
small
right?
scale
When he
cultural
beat
terrorist.
Doflamingo,
What?
he
Goddamn
destroyed the whole
communist.
city. Niggas were dying in that fucking attack. When he
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
spit
is why
around,
people.
yo,
This is why
the
people
whole city
call.
broke.
That's
And the
why people
niggas were
call
dead.
Fuji a fraud, but Fuji's not a fraud. So I just wanted to say people call out
Didn't
people
he
for that shit.
overthrow Dressrosa's government?
No, I mean,
What
not
happened
even
to
that.
the
I'm just
king?
saying
What?
when he punched
Yo.
him down from the sky, when he hit the ground, the entire city went up. You tell me no one died? You're crazy.
Even if you
And then
want to,
I agree.
yeah, you know, like
But what
Luffy's kind
other
of a
main
terrorist.
character is going to save your whole either like village or whatever you're going
But
through
he's
just
not
because
doing
I
you
want to
don't
say
have
something.
your
Wait, hold up,
food?
hold up. The people forget about this all the time, and since this rock stuff go back, I definitely went and revised all the actions that Blackbeard has taken. Blackbeard is the first person in this show to liberate a kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
A kingdom. Blackbeard went to Drum Island. Wapple was was running it, and it was in ruins. And
Yep.
Blackbeard beat his ass and got him up there, or he fled. And Dalton said to Dalton told us, "Oh, what Blackbeard did, it caused chaos and destroyed the system, but it liberated us." That's literally what he says. So, just saying, when it comes to being the destroyer and the liberator, Luffy was doing it in the East Blue, but Blackbeard is the first person to save the kingdom. After Luffy goes on and saves like 6 to 7 kingdoms, great. Teach did it first on his Ray J shit,
Call it.
and that means something. I just want y'all to know that means
Call
something.
it.
Damn, that's
Call
real.
it. Nah, he's right though. He's
Yeah,
right. He is
yeah,
right.
no, because he even liberated
Wait a minute.
Pirate Island. Pirate Island was lawless.
No,
Probably
it
one
still
of
is.
the.
It still is. He didn't liberate
I know,
nothing. He
but
just became the leader.
Oh,
Pirate
Well,
Island is still
no,
Pirate
that's-
Island. Don't overhype him now.
He
Yeah,
liberated
Don't-
it from Wang Zi.
that's
He
what I'm
didn't
getting to.
liberate
That's what I'm getting
nothing.
to.
Pirate Island has always been ran as Pirate Island. Nothing's changed about it. It just
literally a
changed
land of
leaders,
freedom.
bro. Y'all are wilding.
Well,
Word.
Liberated
Stop
is-
trying to force feats, bro. Don't force feats. It's not cute.
liberated is
It is
probably
not cute.
the
He
right
took
word.
down the old regime and then placed the new one, man.
And the new old regime was pirates always do what they want on Pirate Island. The new regime
Yeah,
is
that's acceptable.
pirates still do
That's
what they
acceptable,
want
yeah.
on Pirate
That's
Island.
acceptable.
Nothing changed, bro.
We don't know
No,
what
no,
the
nothing
old
changed.
All
But
they got
now
was a
there's
new
a
mascot and
leader
Blackbeard,
though.
man.
But
That's all that happened.
There was a
there's
leader before.
actually-
Blackbeard just replaced the one that was there. That's all I'm
Yeah,
telling y'all.
that's
Y'all
what
not
I'm
listening.
getting to.
Listen, listen.
They hired, because they hired a new mascot. It's Blackbeard.
Yeah, pretty much. He just
But would y'all not say
replaced.
there's like a regime change from like King Riku to King Dolphy and like Dressrosa? Or was that like the same regime?
Dressrosa's cooked.
Because like
No.
he just had the same.
They're the two different philosophies there.
Yeah.
King Riku is a peaceful king. Dolphy is a manipulative, selfish cunt. Come
Do we know
on.
what kind of person Wang
No,
Zi was
you
now?
forgot. You
What are we
forgot the
doing?
best written character in the whole
Yeah, bro,
story.
Do
you're
we know what kind
you're
of person
tripping
Wang
out.
Zi was?
Chill.
I'm not saying Wang Zi was a good guy. I just don't think Blackbeard is a great guy. I don't think they really. I don't think we
Yeah,
dodged the bullet.
they're
You
I
they're
got
don't think
both
we
raised
they're
dodged
both
the.
they're both
You
scummy,
dodged the
bro.
bullet to possibly still get blown out in the brains,
Yeah,
bro, with a bullet. It don't matter. Like, what are we arguing about right now? What are
they're
y'all
both still
doing?
scummy. They're both
Why
still
are you
scummy.
Thank you.
arguing?
Y'all niggas is
Wang Zi could
wilding.
have been great. I don't know what you're
Like,
talking
what?
about.
Chill.
Wang Zi
They
was a nice
fully.
person.
You get me right? They wilding. Like, yo.
Nah, I get
Wow.
you. I
Yeah.
get you. I get you.
Wang Zi was a
Yo,
nice person for all I
yeah,
know.
but
I'll put him in
before
bad all
that,
He was
time.
a nice person. Okay,
Nah, bro.
Nice
that's crazy.
Alex,
is
I'm 50-50
crazy.
not listening
Yeah,
to you because I know
he,
what you're doing.
yeah,
anyway.
you're actually trolling now. There's no way.
Wait. You're telling me a Rocks pirate that isn't Whitebeard was a nice person? Get the fuck out of here.
Why
Thank
is
you.
Whitebeard gonna be the only one that's nice? I don't get it.
I mean,
He's the
Yo,
ally.
That's the way I
Whitebeard
told
is a
her.
nice.
we met two of them. We met the Amazon one and whatnot.
Gloriosa was nice too.
Gloriosa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
she's
was part of.
evil.
I don't know how Gloriosa is as a pirate yet. All I saw her do was try to check Stussy about some female shit. I ain't got nothing. I don't want. Don't run with that. Stussy's evil. Gloriosa.
He was
I don't know
over here
how it is.
telling Boa to stop
Amazonians.
kicking cats and how to
No.
be nicer.
No. She was telling Boa how to be a leader. Two different things.
No, that's not. No,
Two
that's
different
not true
things.
either. No. If
Yeah,
you go
no,
with
Nika,
if you
you're
go
on the
with
right
they told you about the
path.
Amazonians, right? They told you they're
I
actually
usually am. Go ahead.
They told you the Amazonians are actually incredibly ruthless pirates.
I know. Listen, I know they
Yeah,
are.
so
But
it's like,
Boa
she
is
was
not. Boa
definitely
did it.
evil, bro.
Boa's
She
attitude
was
came out of
a
nowhere.
bitch.
You feel
She
me?
was
Bo's a
definitely a
bitch.
bitch.
Very possible, Menace. I'm just saying, you gotta give her a little credence until she shows her ass. Don't tell me she's ass, bro. You feel me? That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
hey, who do you
Nah,
think she had
RN.
a child with? Because she told you she fell for the love sickness.
Yeah, with
Wait,
Luffy.
who had a side with?
Well, before we get into that, Reed didn't even get to talk
Yeah, I
about
was like,
his
Reed
thoughts on
didn't
the
get to
chapter.
explain his
Oh, my
thoughts on the
fault.
Oh
chapter
yeah,
or
Reed,
rating.
we're bad.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
No,
I
it's
blame
cool.
Alex.
Go ahead.
Yay. All right. Real
Let him
quick.
go.
P.S. though, I only asked that last question because Loki possibly killed somebody in this chapter without it being said. So I just wanted to make sure I point that out.
Okay, don't forget that question. Don't forget that. Is that liquor? God dang, Goofy.
Wait, we're
Oh.
drinking right now? Hold on.
I thought it was Za. Okay.
Goofy.
Hold on, we can
God.
drink?
Just a
Yeah,
little bit.
Fooly too. He got to
What's
pick you up
happening
and
right
everything.
now?
Ayo, Raspberry, leave.
We're getting
my brother
deep, man. We're
Foolie
getting deep.
alone. Stop.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna drink
Stop
too.
snitching.
You know what, Za? I actually like Fooly, unlike you. Like,
Yo,
all head has somewhere. Gee.
Yo, hey, so Reed, what were you saying
so
about
feelings
the
are
chapter?
getting
Yeah.
What you like
All
about
right.
it?
Yeah,
What you like
okay.
about
All
it?
right.
You see Rox's outfit?
Crazy.
That shit hard.
It is. Agreed. Cash Out Jay on Instagram says, "What's the topic? We're talking about chapter 1154, One Piece. We just read it. We're discussing it now."
Oh, let me send the live to the chat. Facts.
So what was I saying? Oh, let me read this comment from Blue, and then I'll talk about my thoughts. He says, "Reed, check this out. Chapter is called I Can't Even Die, and Rox is introduced in the chapter. Do you think this is a foreshadowing that he is still alive still?" Possibly. I think so. They left Rox on like a cliffhanger as to if he was actually killed or dead. They never actually confirmed that. So
kind of.
I feel like it's possible. Or if he wasn't killed or dead, maybe somehow, some way morphed into. Well, I guess he's his father, so
I'm pretty sure
one of the souls.
No, they're saying he's one of the souls of Blackbeard.
I thought Sengoku said he was dead.
Well, they just said that the Rox pirates are no more or something, right? Is that what I'm
No. I think when he was talking to the Marines, I had to find this panel to talk shit about Shiki the other day, but I'm pretty sure Sengoku in that literally said that he was dead.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong.
No, he
but,
did.
like,
He did. But I'm just saying he could be one of Blackbeard's souls.
yeah, I think
That man
I
is
think-
not dead.
I
I'm
think
gonna tell
I
y'all
think
right
the
now.
chapter's about-
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That man is not dead. But we can move on. From
Yeah,
that.
he
I mean,
does not
80%
stay
of the
dead.
chapter, right, is about King Harold and Loki literally tells you he can't even die. He wants to die. You get a whole page dedicated to that, and then post that as Rox. So it's like, to me, Nah,
Nah, Rock's not dead. Blue
Loki.
asked my question before I could say it, but I was gonna say that we're presenting him in a chapter that's called "I Can't Even Die." That is kind of crazy.
Yeah, bro. That's right. But read. Give us a read. Give me your chapter reading.
I mean, what that one person say? They're like, you can't die until you're forgotten.
Yeah, that's what
Dr. Hero
Dr. Hero look.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A man is only gone when he's forgotten, and people remember Rocks. Shout out to Single.
No.
Yes, we do.
Hey, shout out to the Chopper art for seeing a Blackbeard and Rocks, man. Shout out to Chopper, big Chopper.
Rocks is probably the realest pirate ever.
Wait till you see his actions before you
series.
Wait till
His
Joy Boy.
actions?
Fuck around and kill a baby next chapter.
Wait for the OG Joy Boy. He was the first.
But then that just adds more.
Yo, Menace.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go on,
All right, you're good. Just give me like 2 minutes and y'all got it.
Go on, brother.
Y'all could just run. All right, so I give it a I want to say 10 out of 10. I'm gonna say 9.5 to 10 out of 10. Somewhere in there. We're still in a flashback. Like we're in a flashback. If we were like present day, like maybe I give it a 10. I don't know.
Yeah, but, that's how I felt.
I do definitely have some random off the top of my head thoughts. Okay. I'm just yapping though. So don't take this as serious as it could be. But I just think it's interesting that I'm seeing a lot of characters in Elbaf that look similar to other characters. I just wonder if somehow they are connected to the characters that they look like. Like even this last chapter, I went back to 1153. Again, I'm just yapping. So don't stone me, Menace. This isn't facts. Okay.
Oh, give it by Alex, not me.
Or Alex. Definitely Alex. Don't stone me, Alex. I'm just talking. All right. But I remember I was talking about how weirdly, like, Estrid looked like Robin. Like she really looked like Robin that last chapter, the mother of Loki. I'm not saying that that's Robin's daughter, obviously, but I'm just wondering, like, I noticed that Gerd looked like Nami when she was not first introduced in Elbaf, but she looked a lot like Nami. And then we got Blackbeard, the father of, or the son of Rocks as well. They look almost identical. You guys are saying that Buggy looks like Rocks, which I haven't. Actually, no, you sent me that picture, right?
Yeah, it's on. I DM'd you on Instagram. Just peep your DM.
Okay, I'll pull it up here in a second. But I don't know. I just wonder because I know there was like some theories that like all races before we got in Elbaf, people were talking about. They think that all races originated in Elbaf. Have y'all heard people talking about that? Or at least before we got
not actually.
Yeah, I've heard people say that because they're trying to go off the whole like Adam tree and Elbaf was around since like Pinnacle of the Times and stuff like that, and yeah.
Sorry,
I'm trying to make it more Bible like. I've seen the comments and theories.
I don't think so, only because of the Pangea theory.
My goodness.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, Emu would be a giant if that's the case.
Well, not necessarily.
In my head, if we're going based off that theory, like, oh, everyone came from giants, to me, Emu would be more giant-like. Just because of how old they are. You know what I mean?
I would think for Emu, I would think more of that. Emu's not of this world. That's what I would think.
Yeah.
Emu's either from outer space.
One of those three worlds.
Emu met something from outer space and gained power, something like that. Like Emu's influence is a little otherworldly.
More likely a Skypean.
But a lot of corrupt people can turn that way, though. You know?
No, for sure. Yeah, I think the Celestial Dragons, they all originally came from the Celestials. You know what I mean? And then and Emu was a part of that whole regime. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. Like the whole forming the 20 Kings Alliance. I think Emu, that was a tactical play by Emu. Emu did that to manipulate and then basically be playing the shadows like they don't exist anymore. But I think they might have been originally human. If not originally human, then they're from that them planets behind the first world text in the mural. Like I love to talk about the legendary planets we know nothing about, but something's going on. It's weird that a planet has the same marking as the Hellfire Serpent that has the same marking as Loki.
Yeah.
I think it's all, it's all weird. It's all weird.
This is the panel that Menace was talking about. which he's not wrong. He does say he's no longer alive. Now, you can question if he's getting that information secondhand from somebody else or not.
Right. I was gonna say that he
Another
wasn't
W.
there, so
I
he
was surprised.
doesn't
Yeah, he
know
wasn't there. So,
firsthand.
yep, that's exactly what's happening here.
So it's like, okay, do we actually know that he was killed? Like, you might have been told, oh, we got the job done, but did you?
Well, the TCB version of this and the TC version of the actual chapter that just dropped, it says that God Valley and Rox D. Sepek were like, disappeared or gone without a trace. And then we find out in this one that Rox killed an admiral, then he fled without a trace. And then, he popped back up alive. So hey, can't even die type shit.
I have
Propaganda.
one question. Do you think Clover was part of Rox's crew? Because he wasn't a fighter, so there's no reason for him to pull up onto God Valley. But
No, I don't
you
think.
think he's just his own, or he's just on a different ship?
Yeah, he's his own. He's an archaeologist doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
He could have dealings with. I don't think he was Is he alive for this time?
Could he have dealt with Rox?
Wait. Who
Clover?
don't
Yeah, Clover could have, but like,
Clover.
pretty sure Clover is like stated that like his own crew. I think
could have met
Olympia's
him.
crew rocks though.
Yeah, they should have.
I don't
They
know
could
if
have
that's
possibly
fully
met
stuffy
before
right
for
there.
exchange words and stuff like that. That's
I do
we
think
don't know.
Olivia's with rocks. I think Olivia raised Blackbeard for real. Like, I don't even know if that's fully Stussy right there at the end. I think that could be Olivia.
Is it Olivia or Ovia? I thought there was
Who the
a
fuck is Olivia?
Olivia, like
I don't know.
Robin's mom.
That's what I'm
I think
Olivia.
that could be
figuring out.
Robin's mom.
Olivia.
That was Olivia.
The way you
Yeah,
said
Silver hair
Olivia, I
What
Robin.
is
heard Olivia.
Ovia? Because
I
there
Oh,
was a
silver hair
V.
Robin.
Oh,
Silver hair
Blazian?
Robin.
Because it was
Oh,
OLVIA.
Silver
So
hair
I've been
Robin.
saying
That's what we
Ovia.
call her. That because that's all she was. Silver hair
So
Robin.
wait, so
I
is
love her.
is it Golden Paw Nami?
So she's what?
Who?
She's Robin Targaryen. That's what you're saying?
I don't know what y'all are saying, so I don't know.
Robin Targaryen.
Nah, Darth Robin.
Never mind.
Sorry.
I still
oh my
don't get it.
god.
Wait,
Ray,
what?
you brought that up for what?
What up? I'm sorry. I was looking at this panel over here. What'd I bring up?
No, you're good.
I just that was just something because I want to talk about the chapter, but a lot of the stuff that I was thinking about that I liked about the chapter, we've already discussed at this point. I just said that was something that was just interesting to me. I don't know. I don't think it means anything, but I just think it's interesting that we keep getting people that look exactly like other people that we know in the show. I just wonder if somehow, some way they are related or connected to them in some way because they look exactly like them.
I mean, definitely.
That's possible. Oda's going biblical.
Nami's twin. Nami's twin was definitely on the ship. That's for certain.
I'm just
That's just
I'm
me.
just one of those
That's
people,
Nami's twin.
I'm just one of those people that just like I don't need everybody to be related to somebody.
Related. Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you.
I really don't need that.
Totally talking, man.
I really don't. Because it's just like, what I mean? That's kind of the crux of like Star Wars and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
Please,
I
let's not
don't.
do that
I mean,
shit again.
I don't need that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm just like, I love that people are like, oh, Buggy could be related to Zebek. I'm like, no, don't do that. I don't need to know Buggy's. I don't need to know Buggy's kin. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that at all. I don't want him to be related to Zebek or none of that. I don't need everybody's father to be somebody. That is kind of annoying.
Wait, hold on, Fully. It's going that direction though. Like I want you to know. I don't want you like just think about it. All the other Yonko have important. Every other Yonko has an important parent, and then Buggy's is just some random nigga. Like nah. Bro,
Yeah.
I
think we gotta learn about Buggy.
Circle, bro.
Hey, Fully, I'll tell you this, right? Notice how the admirals are all nobodies or hard work. Everyone else is a nepo baby. Shout out to the real ones, man.
Oh, and I brought that up about nepotism in One Piece.
Wait, hold on. I don't agree with that though. I don't think Garp was the only one that wanted to join and all that. Sakazuki can have this whole beef because maybe the admiral that got off by Rox was this nigga's dad.
I said it. Yes.
You do not know. You feel me? Let's not
That's why he
know
hates.
everything.
That's why he hates people. That's why he pays for it. That's why he's
It was look like he hates
Salute
white.
justice.
Bro,
My
Salute justice
glorious
came from that.
Magma dog will never be a nepo baby. I will stand on that.
I would not be surprised. Everybody's
But
dog.
no,
Nepo
but this
baby.
is my
Everyone's a
thing. But
Nepo
wait,
baby.
hold on, right? But this is my thing, right? Hold on, right?
Niggas
And the
get killed
thing, the
every
question
day.
about
Admirals too.
wait, hold on, Goofy. Hold on, real quick, because this is the thing about this, right? And it comes to the conversation of Conquer's hockey, right? And this is what I was telling Trip earlier on Discord today. Because how I think about Conquer's hockey, I take it to the root of what Rayleigh said. Remember, Gart told us that Luffy was born with it,
Born
right?
with it.
So I think Rayleigh said that everyone in the world has hockey, but few people awaken to manifest it, and even fewer do the same with Conquerors. I think everyone has this shit. It's all about whether you manifest it or not. Because if that's not the case, then you got to tell me who Kobe's dad is. For
Yeah.
every Conqueror, you have to explain their
Does
lineage so I can understand why they have the power. If you don't do that, then it's more understandable to thinking that yes, everyone has it. Because watch this, right? I can argue Katakuri's a conqueror because Big Mom's his mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then if I try to argue the other 80 fucking kids that she has are conquerors, you will tell me that I'm tripping. But they all are justifiable to having conquerors hockey because Big Mom is
Mom's
their
the
mom.
mom.
So it's like, how are you going to tell me one person could get it and the other person can't? So Momonosuke possibly could awaken Conqueror's hockey because he's a dragon and he's going to live this type of life that's going to push him to make these decisions. So I can understand him awakening Conqueror's hockey like his father. But Hiyori's not going to awaken it because she's just going to be a lady in the fucking Wano Kuni kingdom. So I don't expect her to awaken the Conqueror's hockey. But the only way for this to make sense is if everyone has it, only few can awaken it. Then that whole thing makes sense. Because otherwise, it's weird that Kobe randomly is a conqueror. Well, now we need a Kobe SBS, bro. Who's Kobe's parents? Is Kobe a Figarland? Is he Jenny long lost son we don't know about? Like what's going on?
I think Kobe's going the Rock Lee
I don't
route.
necessarily think we need that. Because like I feel like we don't need to know like who Whitebeard's parents are. Like we know Big Mom's parents, and Big Mom's parents were ass. Like they were
No, but I get what
all
he's
the more,
saying.
look,
But
wait,
for
but all the more reason why what I'm saying makes sense because we need to understand if did the lineage factor skip a couple generations? That's why you look like this, Big Mom. Like there's things we legit do not know. It's not even just Conqueror's hockey. We're talking about Big Mom. Why is Big Mom that big? We really don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just think there's more answers to this than just the baseline thing of it. But it only for me, Conqueror's hockey only makes sense if it's like if it goes as Rayleigh has said. If I take it completely as Rayleigh has said.
Okay, Reed, before you go, I just want you to think about it like this. If Zebek did kill Sakazuki's father, it makes sense for Sasuke the way he is. Like Nika's trying to say, like, we get now, like, why is he so like, yo, if we doing a job, we getting rid of it. Because he's like, yo, if we don't do something, someone like Zebek can get out. So like that's why I'm like, okay, that thing makes sense. That's why I'm like, okay, I believe that one. I'm just saying, like, it makes sense for Sakazuki to have this because you wouldn't do this unless someone you saw get killed, and you're like, yo, he's powerful. We got to take care of him. All pirates are threats.
Yeah,
All pirates are threats.
I'm gonna do a better one.
It adds depth too. Like
Hmm?
the whole fight.
It adds depth to it. Yes, it adds depth to his character, man.
So there was a huge theory, right? That Sword was a bunch of nepo babies because they had Drake, they had Helmeppo, right?
Yeah.
People think that Prince Cruise and Greenbow are kind of related because they look similar. And then there's that theory about Kobe being like Zephyr's son.
Sakazuki's
or
daughter's
like
on that, so it's Nipple Baby. You're right.
Yeah, and then Kujaku's granddaughter, right? So it's like
Mhm.
everyone but Kobe is a nepo child, right? It's either his dad is the animal that died or it's Zephyr.
Yep.
That's to be revealed soon.
Valid point. I can dig it.
Zephyr being his dad would be interesting.
Yeah,
honestly, it'd be great.
No, wouldn't that be impossible? Isn't Zephyr's kid supposed to be killed? Wasn't Zephyr's kid killed? Pretty sure.
No,
yeah,
his
but
wife
Oda
and-
can
yeah, his wife and
easily
son
Oda
was
can
killed,
easily make the plot work that one of the kids just survived, bro. Come on, this is Oda we're talking about.
Yeah. The
Don't
mother
underestimate
sacrificed
this man's
herself to
pen,
save the
man.
kid.
I can do
She
whatever
hit the
the fuck
kid
I
like a
want.
bow or
Motive
some
is
shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely by the way on board with the whole Shanks was the one talking to the Gorset.
I've been said that.
I know you're with it. Come on now.
Yeah, no, I mean that I feel like now, especially like you said, knowing the lineage and knowing what he did and their history is like it makes sense. It makes complete sense. So I feel a little bit validated, by the way, Nick. I gotta say, there was a little bit of scratch on that eye.
I've been telling you, don't count yourself out, man.
It's a little bit of scratch on that eye. I was going to toe with it. Y'all like, nah, you crazy. I told you there's a little scar up there. Now, granted, I was wrong about his brother, but no, it's definitely. And,
I told you, Wayne had put it in my head a long while ago. The Garland agenda is an actual agenda.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't show Garland and Shamrock going after the One Piece. I think they're doing something. They're either trying to strengthen their family position of Emu trusts the Fagarlands more than anyone. Like, fuck a Gore say, we got the Fagarlands. Or, like, on some Game of Thrones stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, this is the Game of Thrones but One Piece right now. It's Throne Wars. Who wants to sit on the throne of the world right now in One Piece?
Oh,
that's how I look at it. So we're either
there's
strengthening our position or we're removing you from the picture. That's what's going on
every
here.
faction has a right hand, right? I wouldn't be surprised if, like, when Emu got his 20 families, the Fagarlands were the strongest and the most loyal to him, like his right, in a sense, a right hand. And then for Joy Boy, I know he had all the races, right? But like, who's to say that D's didn't help him out? And it could have been like the Monkey family. I wouldn't be surprised. Those are the two most important families that aren't like celestial. Well, I mean, one celestial. You get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy that I gotta give up my theory. I mean, it was so laid out perfectly.
If you're talking about the dragon stuff, hold your breath. Don't even utter that. Don't even
you're
finish
saying
that.
that's not cooked yet?
It's no, it's not. It's not cooked. Now this is the only reason why I say it's not cooked is because we don't know, bro. Like, we legit do not know. We don't.
Look, when Dragon looks north, then we'll talk about it.
Hey, listen, you never know, man.
I'm just gonna say.
No. I'm saying until he looks north, he's saved.
I'm gonna say
because the theory of go ahead, Reed. My fault.
Well, no, I was just gonna say real quick that I personally feel like it's cooked because now that I'm seeing more of Zebek's face, it doesn't hit the same. Like, those silhouettes was really hidden. They looked like dragon. It's not hidden like it was now.
Oh, you thought they were
halfway.
related.
That's why I said, look, it's
that's
halfway.
crazy.
He may not be. You might not have him as Rebecca's Dragon's dad, but that doesn't mean Dragon has to be Garp's son. It could still be something else going on.
That's fair.
It's only because, and it's only because Garp uses the Japanese word for son. It can also be viewed as son-in-law. So until they confirm this is legit not son-in-law, who am I to question? Who am I not to question the language? You know what I mean? That I'm just saying, I'm gonna question it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's son. But speaking of Garp, do y'all think that with Admiral Rock's killing this admiral 56 years ago has anything to do with Garp, Sengoku, and like Suru joining the Marines 56 years ago as well?
If they listen, I'll say this much. If losing this admiral caused them to do the first world draft, and that's how they got.
That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think.
Garp in them, then I am upscaling the shit out of Fujitora. And you can be mad all you want.
Yeah,
so what I'm hearing is the admirals were so powerful that the first time one died, they had to go crazy.
Yeah, that's valid.
Sure.
Those times.
Also, do you think with like it's saying like future captain of the Rocks Pirates that it's like, is he like the captain of his crew, or is this just like a group of pirates?
They're a band of thieves. They might not even be full-fledged pirates at this point. Rock disappeared without a trace and then shows up on Elbaf, so he might not even be.
Because like
piracy, they're probably pirates, but they probably haven't made up their mind what they're doing yet. That's why they're just rolling together. They're not that.
Yeah, because we know Rocks is at least a pirate. Because he has like he's got the bounty.
No one talked about Stussy in this chapter. She looked nice.
Yeah.
She looked like she just left her gold and joined up with Rocks.
I'm not gonna lie. Would it be hard to believe that maybe the reason why Ross is in the Reverie is because he is royalty?
Nah, that's where I was at. He's a king. He's the king. He's the king that snuck Harold in, nigga. That's a fact. That's exactly where I'm going with that shit. He's a king.
Yep.
That's exactly
Yep, I
how
agree
I've been
with that.
feeling, Fooey. I don't know if he was the king of Hachinosu. Maybe he was the king of another place that's not there anymore. That's why he was mad in the first place. I don't know. They Buster call his nation. He like, yo, I'm going to the Reverie to put my foot down. It can't be Buster calling my shit. I don't know what he went to the Reverie for, but I definitely think he was a king more than anything. He wasn't no guard himself. I think he was a king. Harold tells us that somebody snuck him. Another king sneaks us in to the Reverie, and then later on, this guy gets bodied. Which helped Harold to escape. So who knows? Rox probably bodied the nigga so Harold could escape in the first place. We don't know. And then Harold,
Upscale.
then Rox pulls up on the island talking about, yo, where's Harold? Talking about Harold the same way Summers once was. Like they were buddy. So I'm definitely thinking these men were, yo, Odin is back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I don't know. So what kind of upscale are you giving Blackbeard? Because I'm not gonna lie. Before you even answer that, by the way, I have been for the last couple of months talking bad about Blackbeard. Okay.
I've been telling you not to stop doing it.
I even put him number 14, 15 on top strongest.
I've been telling you to stop doing it.
Okay.
Because look, you know what's crazy about it, Reed? I've been fair about it. I'm a big Blackbeard guy. I was on stream with Coach Friday, and Coach brought up, Shanks getting scarred by Blackbeard as an anti-feat. This confirmation tells us that it's not an anti-feat. You cannot bring that up anymore. If there's anyone,
he's not a regular guy. Exactly.
Thank you. If there's anyone who's going to scar Shanks, a man who's 1.4 billion, trained by Rogers, son of Garland, all this had Conqueror's coding down by 14 years old.
The Jesus Christ of One Piece.
If there's anyone who could do that, it would be Rox's son. That's the only man I think.
The one who killed an admiral.
We must stop using the Blackbeard scarring Shanks as an anti-feat. It means that Shanks, all this worrying Shanks been doing is for a reason. When I told Whitebeard to chill, go call Ace back, you should have either called Ace back or should have went with him. One of the two. Because you're not listening. This is why I went to the Gorsei. And this is why I was saying if it's not Shanks if it's Shanks in the throne room talking to, not throne room, but the Gorsei room talking to the Gorsei, Shanks is definitely 1,000%, no doubt in my mind, talking about Blackbeard. If it's not Shanks and it happened to be Shamrock, then Shamrock is there to talk about Shanks. That's all. And that because now we know that he doesn't have the mark anymore and his arm is off. Shamrock could have easily been there and been like, hey, I want to talk to you about a certain pirate, my brother. We all know him. Red hair Shanks. Listen, he's not for us. He stole the devil fruit. His mark, we stopped receiving the signal years ago. We need to cut ties with this man. He's going to plunder us eventually. He's going to be the reason we fall. But I strongly think it was Shanks in there. So just letting y'all. I was just giving you reason for if you still think it was Shamrock, there's a good reason for you to hold on to.
I think Shanks was dry snitching. Shanks was dry snitching. You're right. Call a spade a spade. Shanks was dry snitching.
I think now though it can't be dry snitching now. Because
it's elite ratting.
No.
I don't think it's dry snitching. The last man that didn't listen, you can say that. I don't care if you call it dry snitching. I think it's necessary in this sense. And the only reason I think it's necessary is because I went and told the strongest man in the world, hear me out and listen, and he did not, and he's no longer here. Neither is his son. We got to start listening eventually.
Not that he's no longer here. He's no longer here because who got him? He's no longer here because who got him out of there?
I'm talking about Ace. Ace is only not here because Blackbeard turned him in. So Whitebeard not listening to Shanks it came at the peril of Ace's life and yours and Whitebeard's. 2 lives paid for, and Teach got off scot free.
And Whitebeard's came literally at the hand of Blackbeard, is what I was saying.
Yeah,
literally to his hand.
And I was going to say that his son is alive. It's Weevil.
You know what I mean, bro. Come on.
You're adorable. Don't do that.
Huh?
Yeah. He needs that in his life. He needs comics like that.
Wait, no. Weevil's 100% his son. I don't care.
We
What
never
that's his son.
never said he wasn't. We're saying don't ignore the dynamic that everybody on his ship is also his son. That's what we're saying. Don't wipe away the credibility Whitebeard has been building up. There's a reason why we see Whitebeard look at Loki and we're like, "Aw, Whitebeard, you a real ass nigga. He trying to find
You're
a
really
life."
father. You're really a
Shiki
father.
over here like,
Like,
you damn demon. Why you looking like that? Shiki out there wilding like, Shiki, what if the kid off you right there? You feel
Nah,
me?
Shiki was saying, Shiki was saying some real shit. She like, what the fuck is you crying for,
And
bro?
Yeah, wait. I also
Man,
wanted to
your
put
ass the fuck up. Go get a job.
Yo,
Like, you know
Reed.
what, Shiki? You right. You right.
You
He is
Shiki,
21.
Reed, you see Shiki pull up with the little L bath, he pull up an L bath with a little Wano fit on, right? Little katanas and shit.
Yeah.
You peep the game, right?
I'm looking at the panel right now. He's looking hard, bro. Pause.
Yeah, you gotta look that bingo list. That we knocking shit off that bingo list with one chapter.
Y'all remember Orochi's grandma? Or Orochi's like grand auntie with the Mr. Choose fruit?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Shiki that used to be his thing for real. Like she originally, like I think when the Rock's powers broke up, she thought he was gonna come back to like Wano with him, and when he didn't do it,
She had a
she
thing
went
for
and got like Kaido.
she was with Kaido. She wasn't with Shiki. Shiki ain't like that, bro. You gotta chill.
Nah, I'm pretty sure she was probably with Shiki first. She probably thought Shiki was gonna come back to Wano with her, and then like when he was like, nah, that's when she had to go get Kaido. That's when she had to hit Kaido up like, hey, you remember me?
These false narratives.
Hey, man. You know, back
Ree, can you cross anything else out of that list? That
I gotta get it pulled up. I'm gonna pull it up here in just a minute. I need to pull that picture up that Nika sent me first.
Okay.
And then
Now the ones that are colored, Ree, no coloring is official for Rocks yet.
Okay. He better be.
None of those pictures, besides his skin having some tint to it, nothing on there is solidified until until we get the volume.
That's fine. I'm just again, like I said, I'm glad that Usopp is not carrying the weight and Brook for the black community in One Piece.
Well, no, you got Fuji too.
You got Kuzan. You got Kuzan. Yeah.
No. There's more black people in One Piece. I'm saying,
you know, more. King was black, but he got taken out. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, he got taken out.
This is the issue because this was a big thing on anime TikTok. Like, there's a lot of creators crashing out on other creators because there's a lot of creators that are crashing out on One Piece fans because we're celebrating a super relevant black character in anime, which is what we've been asking for fucking years.
Right,
we've never had like a top one guy be like.
Wait, and it's not that he's
never
black.
been
He's Somali. You've never seen
yes,
that.
but he has a tint to the skin, and if you know the root of Somalian people, they are black, bro. Oh my God!
The root of
don't know the history.
The root of majority of people is black.
No. You guys are misunderstanding me. No, I'm saying the fact that not only is he black, but he's Somali. Somalis usually don't get a lot of focus in anime in general. So it's a double dub.
It's true, but it's not that. It's not that. The issue isn't that he's Somalian. The issue is that people are being mad at. People are actually like, I could download a video and literally send it to you right now and show you. I probably sent it to you already with Iconic Math. This one dude was like, One Piece fans are so deplorable, or blah 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 blah. They excited just because somebody's black, blah 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 blah. A lot of people are already stitching their videos and saying, hey, well, Naruto has black people, but they're all sectioned off in one village, and they really lose their relevancy after a certain point of the story.
Let me go.
Yoruichi is black, and she does great, but she's like, she's not like one of the. We don't have anyone in that.
Yoruichi is a cloud ninja that died.
Yo, think about it like this: the whole black ninja thing that we love. You don't know anything about their village, and that's what Kishimoto does. You know what? I'm not doing some Naruto fans because they
Kishimoto made a village of static shocks.
Bro, that's it.
Do not bring Static Shock into this
We get more Arabian.
All right.
We have Arabian.
I'm just saying, Yoruichi was real life, one of those same ninjas from that village that just died. She went to the afterlife and got like turned into a cat, but kept all the lightning powers.
Damn.
Yoruichi is low key my anime baby mama, so let's stop talking about her real quick.
Y'all keep your hands off Nami.
And he made the Raikage so cool that he lost his arm in the first fight. I was like, all right, bro. Like,
as long as I get Robin.
Raikage lost his arm only because he didn't spit a rap verse like B. If he had spit a rap verse like B,
he look crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This picture got mad aura.
No, I don't like this
that
photo,
is-
man. No, I'm
not the
sorry.
right
It's
one.
That is
definitely blue
rocks,
hair.
bro.
It's
That is
definitely blue
rocks.
hair.
He says with blue hair.
It's
Yeah, go to
definitely
the
black
other
and
image. This
blue.
is the other one I saw, gray, black and white. If it's as the manga is saying with black and white hair, then this might be. This is like the most logical option to go with. To be fair, that's what I
Yeah.
No. The reason I know it can't be blonde is because Shiki, Whitebeard, and Stussy are all blonde, right? Look how Oda draws their hair, and then like how clear it is, and then look what he does rocks. It's like it's. He does the same thing for Buggy's hair color. I'm not even making that up.
No, you're not lying. That's facts. He does do the same thing for his hair colors. Boom.
Says
Yeah,
blue.
the buggy picture is what got people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not the right photo, but there is one where it's like Rocks and Blackbeard's face is split, and then it's Buggy and Rocks' face, and it's identical.
Yeah, yeah. See, dang, I didn't send him that one. Dang, okay, hold on.
Yeah. Just go on Twitter. It's right. It's the first thing you'll see.
All right, hold on.
I have it in my.
You can probably
wait.
search rock split face and get it.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Also, fun fact.
I don't see it.
I got you. Hold on. What's up, minutes?
Oh, it's a fun fact. So because it's Blackbeard, this is Blackbeard's dad. We know Marshall came from his mom.
Marshall came from his mom. Oh, the last name.
Yeah,
Got
because it's like how Ace didn't take Roger's name; he took his mother's.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Sorry, I'm typing, but yes.
Yeah, I think the mom must have been a D too, because otherwise he would just hide the D initial. There's no reason to take that if he's not taking the dad's last name.
Hold on. I want to respond to that, but I want to find this picture real quick.
If you go to the Discord, I got it for you.
Oh, it's in the Discord?
Yeah, I can put it in Discord.
Oh wait.
Got it.
Hold on. Maybe the hold on.
Fully send it to him. Fully send it to him.
All right, hold on. Let me log into the Discord on my computer. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second, man. So I want to make sure I show it. Just bear with me for a second. It's gonna take me like 20 seconds max.
Yeah.
20 Okay. There we go. And let me get the picture. Is it in the
Just chatting?
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me go to my server. Just chatting. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me pull this over here. All right. Cool. All right. And there we go. Okay. Cool. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna read these comments here in a minute because I do see y'all are commenting. Let me pull this up first. This.
There it is.
Yeah. I could. Okay.
Yeah.
So you think that's his other son? Interesting.
100%.
To be honest, that to me, I don't see that as very accurate.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think
they're
Rock
making
is
the
his
same
parents. I think
face.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
making the
Strawberry.
same
It
face,
doesn't
but
really add up. But if it ends up being this way, it's cool. Like it doesn't hurt me. But I think his parents are Celestials like Shanks. He would parallel Shanks because he was on.
Yeah.
I think Oda would have him parallel Shanks.
And honestly, I'm kind of with Fooly. We don't need everyone to be related. I don't need Blackbeard and Buggy being like distant. It's just come on, man. We don't need all that shit. Like, let Buggy have a different path. Like, I get that. I like this picture and all that shit, but no, I'm good with it. I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, I get it, but it just I just don't. I don't see it. Again, they're making the same face, but you have one half of his face over here, the other half of his face over here. I just don't think that that's accurate.
Another
Buggy
thing
have a
that was
different
used for
backstory.
I
support,
think we should
Strawberry.
all just be.
I think it is because the eyes are like
We should all
different
be
things out of his
open-minded.
face from how he's making his face. Like one eye is really big, like Teach's, or the other eye is like squinted and like really devilish, or like more so like conniving looking, similar to like how Buggy's is. And,
But
like the
Buggy don't
smile on
always
each
look
half of
like
his
that.
face is like different too. Huh?
But Buggy don't always look like that.
Well, to be fair, right? Whenever Buggy has emotion, he does squint his eyes.
So I squint my eyes.
Yeah, but the way he's
I haven't
doing
seen
it, the same with
Fatboy
the
though.
rock.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it
Fatboy,
go.
bro.
Let
You're
it
not
go.
letting them have this, bro. That's crazy.
Let
I
it go.
can see it
All I'm
both
saying,
ways,
all I'm
though.
saying is
I
everyone is
don't.
having an open mind, and if it is,
Yeah.
I
if he is
know, but
Buggy's
I'm
son,
telling you, let this one go.
Nah, I can see
Raspberry's
it
not
both
gonna let
ways.
you.
Yeah,
Raspberry's
me
not gonna let
too.
you
That's
have
what I
that.
said. I could see it both ways, 50-50. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
think
I
it would be better if he was more parallel towards Shanks, because that's literally his like cabin boy, bro. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Oda has the parallels between him and Shanks there. You know, one's the uncles and they both sail with Roger. I feel like it would be weird to not finish the parallel at least. Like have him.
yeah. The parallels are both nepo babies.
50-50.
Yeah.
I don't.
like that
Okay, you know
parallel, but
what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't get the Nepo references.
This ain't
'cause,
Naruto, bro.
Oh,
This ain't Naruto.
like, what?
It's a
I'm
troll.
trying
It's
to
not.
figure.
I don't think it's
Because
I
I
know what
looked
he's
up.
trying to
nepotism, but
say.
it's a troll.
Oh, yeah,
I
all
looked
right,
up
so
what nepotism is, so
huh?
I'm trying to understand.
Go watch
How is
Naruto.
Buggy a Nepo baby?
No,
so
Buggy's not. Shanks is. But
no,
that's not
to
true.
give you an idea,
Shanks definitely
to give you an
is.
idea,
Shanks
to give you an idea
is.
of what nepo
Yo,
baby
You
means.
look at the definition, Strawberry. She's a
wait.
nepo baby.
my
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
What'd you say, Fully?
Fully, my
I'm
boy.
saying
Wait.
you looked at the definition of a nepo baby. Shanks
Yes,
That's
I
is
did.
one of
him. That's him.
it's those
That's
Shanks.
lines.
him.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
go with the definition.
Think
Yeah.
about it. Even his
Okay.
foster father
Is
is
it?
Goldie Roger. He doesn't.
Listen. Okay. If
I mean, I hear you,
okay,
but
talking
it
about
means
Shanks,
it's
okay, it makes sense. But then also look at who his freaking daddy is. So
Yeah, definitely like
But that's
Which
part of the.
one?
That's part of what
Which
Fully's saying. That's
which
part of what
daddy? That's
Fully's
the issue.
saying.
I
That's
Which
part
know.
of what Fully's
daddy?
saying.
But I'm
doesn't
talking
mean you're gonna
about
become
It would be
family.
Roger that chose the nepotism.
Menace.
Not
I'm
really.
talking about what Menace is saying, though. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
no,
figure out how
you're right.
everybody is a Nepo baby.
Yeah, it'll be
I get what
Roger.
you're saying.
The nepo baby would be Shanks, but from Roger, not from for Garland. Shanks. I mean, not from for Garland. Garland's
Well,
nepotism probably was
no. Technically, it is both because he did go to
No,
Holy.
no.
I wouldn't.
If
No,
it's really nepotism,
no,
bro. If it no no hold on.
no.
If it's really nepotism, Shamrock gets the nepotism from Garland, bro.
Let me explain.
Hmm.
We do know he went back to the Holy Land at one point in time and had that mark. So I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if he got something from his dad.
Yeah, but
His
nepotism
red
when you
hair.
have but isn't nepotism when you have like multiple kids and then like you're showing favoritism due to certain factors?
No.
It would be
not. It's
Shamrock.
not.
You show more favoritism towards relatives.
It would be
friends,
Shamrock.
associates.
Yeah, I
It would be
agree.
Shamrock.
I agree. It's Shamrock, but let's point out like Shanks has two paths of nepotism.
Yeah, no. There's one. Roger's his path of nepotism.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say shit. I'm
I
not
would
gonna say
argue,
Garland.
I would not argue Garland. I will argue Shanks to the day I die. I would not. I mean, I would argue Roger is his path of nepotism.
Oh, 100%,
Yes,
100%.
Roger does that.
Yeah,
And it's
100%.
because he's like if I see the little nigga at 14 years old using
Yeah, I mean-
coding divine departure, nigga, I might get a little nepotist myself.
I can't blame him.
Nepotistic. I might become nepotistic myself. Like if I meet a kid right now, I got 2 6-year-olds in front of me, and one tells me this is what Rock's about to do. Then 2 chapters later he do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to literature, I am going to be a nepotist towards this kid. When I get a book in my hand or it's a new comic, I'm gonna be like, yo, I put on 4
No,
kids, the other little dude, and the other little dude, come here, bro. We gotta talk about
I'm
rock
reading the
shit, bro.
comments. Nah, Shanks is
Hop on
definitely getting
Discord with the
nepotism,
boy.
favoritism. He's
You know what
definitely
I'm
getting
saying?
favoritism.
It's just different.
Even if you want to call it nepotism, it's favoritism. It's favoritism. That's
I
my bad.
disagree
Reed, go ahead.
Yeah,
so much.
all I'm saying is like most of these people, they're all nepo babies, right?
Not really, though.
And then they got the.
This isn't Naruto. This isn't like the Will of Fire where everyone is a Hokage just because they're the granddaughter of this. Like that's not how this works.
But low. Like all the important characters right now, most of them are.
So when has Luffy been shown that much favoritism?
Oh, I'm not saying literally nepotism.
We're not
in
talking
terms of-
saying we're not. Yeah. We're saying
we're
different
not
forms
literally
of.
using definition.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
No,
term.
he's
It's a
saying like the
term.
main
No,
people though.
What
No.
I'm using is nepotism from Naruto. That's actually nepotism. That's like,
No.
yo,
I'm using the
my
actual
son is
slang
that.
term of
Yeah,
nepo
yeah,
baby, which is
yeah,
basically
yeah,
like if
yeah.
you're related or you've been given everything by another character from the past, you are now a nepo baby.
Yep.
Most people like Dragon, for example, son of Garp, well, related to Garp some way, father Luffy. Yeah, nepo baby, right? Shanks, nepo
How?
baby, he had Roger. Blackbeard, nepo baby, had Rocks. I can go down the whole rabbit hole. A lot of these
I
strong, important
disagree,
people,
man.
they are just nepo babies.
I disagree.
I'm sorry,
so
this don't
much.
make no type
I
of
wouldn't give
sense.
Blackbeard the
I
nepo
know.
baby
Okay,
because
hold on,
He's the son of Rocks.
Menace is coming off the meme. You guys are coming off the literal definition. So I understand
Yeah.
why y'all are
Yeah.
never going to connect this point. That's
No.
what y'all know. Yeah, y'all gonna always disagree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm about to say,
that's
it's
why I
okay.
said.
Because
That's
to
why I
me, that
said.
doesn't make any sense. You're calling them nepo babies.
Yeah, so
but
it's a slang term.
majority
It's a
of
slang
our
term.
characters aren't being shown that kind of favoritism.
Shanks
you know, most of the time they're
Shanks is.
like you can't.
We've already accepted that. Let's leave Shanks out of this. We've already accepted that. Come on.
Right, Shank's cool. He is the literal definition of a nepo baby. That makes sense to me. But you're talking about Dragon. When was Dragon shown favoritism?
Okay,
He's
so the
wanted.
term.
Wait, when is
So the term nepo baby, like the actual slang term, doesn't mean literally nepotism. It's more like a hand-me-down / relation.
I don't do slang. I do literal definitions.
That's why I brought up 3 examples where I used Shanks, Dragon, and Blackbeard. Blackbeard's the son
but
of
none of
Rocks,
them-
right? And then Shanks is a literal
Wait, let him
hand-me-down,
finish. Let him
right?
finish.
Yeah, Shanks is a literal hand-me-down, whereas Dragon is related to a guy who's super important to the story, and he's super important, right? And he's also the main character of the. He's the dad. He's the father of the main character, right? And then Blackbeard is the son of one of the strongest people in all of history. All those people are they got all their stuff / are related to someone who was super important in the past or present. Now it's essentially a rerun of that. That is what a nepo baby means in terms of like the slang.
He's
term.
talking narrative nepotism.
Yeah,
They're all
yeah,
as
nah,
strong
that's
as
what
they
we said,
are,
different-
and as special
different-
as they
different
are
from
because they can't. Like, okay, I was arguing with this
Because
like
of
2
their
days ago.
families.
I was arguing with this 2 days ago. It was me, Blue, and this other random guy on Discord, and he got in the chat, and I guess he was just upset that everyone's like he was kind of saying what Menace is saying. He was mad and upset that everyone is related to someone, and I was telling him if you at episode 1, if you thought from episode 1 moving on, not moving on, in episode 100 when Dragon saves Luffy, you should have gave up all of this random shit. That's how I felt. Like all this people are gonna be random people. Like no one in this. I never thought anyone was gonna be. Kobe's the most random person to me. That's why I keep saying if he's a conqueror, bless you, Strawberry. Who are his parents? Because he's the only person that has randomly shown up with conquerors that I'm like, nigga, what? Niggas be dying for this shit. Who are you?
Yeah, you said that credit.
That's Big Kobe.
Kid as well, but I got a whole theory about Kid. I came up, and I ain't gonna say I came up with. I've been inspired on TikTok about it, but I definitely think Kid is something else, man.
Even put like that, right? A lot of the top tiers, except for the Admirals and Miyagi, a lot of the top tiers, right? They either were related to somebody or worked alongside someone in the past, or they're just like they're a hand-me-down, right? It's like they're all somewhat kind of related to something that happened before, and now they're all top tiers. Like look at the only weird one actually is Big Mom, in my opinion, because like she was a Rocks pirate, right? But Caramel wasn't really a strong person. She was just important.
Right.
We don't know Big Mom's lineage.
Hold up. Let me go.
Well, I was just gonna say, which I do need to read these comments. I was gonna say this real quick. I disagree, and I feel like Kid. Like, I get where you're going narratively, but I feel like I was saying with Kid and the point Nika just brought up with Kobe, I feel like they dismiss the nepotism narrative because you don't have to come from that to be strong. Like I feel like you can have those tools and not be strong, and you cannot have those tools and be strong too. We're talking about other top tier characters. Like until it's proven that Kid had some type of OP mentor, which as of now he did not. You know, he's out here fighting Big Mom alongside Law.
Yeah.
Right? So like, I get where you're kind of going, but I can't say it connects all the way for me because of that reason.
So I'm not saying that's all of them. I'm saying a good amount of them are. Like some of them were like at least people like Dragon and Shanks are some of the most important people in the story. They are just straight up like Nepo babies.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna hit these comments. Oh God, hold on. Let me go back. Sorry, Blue.
I'm gonna say something after Bree's done about
Yeah,
that.
after you read the comments, because I'm seeing some shit that I'm like,
My bad, Blue. Simply Unstable. What's up, man? Yeah, I don't know if it's your first time commenting. Maybe you were here a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. Just real quick, anybody can answer this. It says 2v2 battle. Who wins between the father and son duos?
Zebek.
Dragon, Luffy, Zebek, Blackbeard.
Zebek and Blackbeard.
You hate Dragon, so you don't count.
No.
Yeah.
But at this point, yeah, Zebek and the Blackbeard.
It would be, even if you took characters all at their primes, because you could argue Roger at his prime now, probably on Zebek, probably got to Zebek's level.
It's Zebek and Blackbeard, bro.
But that was after Zebek died, probably.
Yeah,
but Ace never would be able to be strong enough to beat Blackbeard, because the problem is Ace gets a whole lot more power. I mean, Blackbeard gets a whole lot more powerful after defeat.
Thank you.
No, see,
it's dead in the water.
See, what the question was: Dragon and Luffy versus.
Oh,
yeah.
my fault. I thought you.
Yeah, Zebek and Blackbeard. I'm still saying Zebek and Blackbeard.
I gotta go Dragon and Luffy. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta go Dragon and Luffy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
That's why I was just listening.
The safe bet is to go with Rocks and Teeth,
I'm gonna give to Luffy.
Dragon.
I'm giving to Luffy and Dragon. I think it's actually more in their favor.
I agree.
How?
The man who took down an admiral. Okay, but you got it.
I don't. Maybe this is just me on my Dragon timing. Y'all can stone me for it. I'm until I see that Dragon's not capable of doing the same thing. He can.
Zane,
yeah, I'm gonna leave the Dragon part alone.
Your
yeah, the Dragon part we literally
here.
do not know. So I'm gonna leave.
He's top one to me, so I think he can punch. He can probably take out an Admiral too. I'm sorry. Until I see you can do it.
Luffy and Blackbeard, I don't think Blackbeard. I don't think
actually did it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if I'm going off, and we go off what we know in the story, right? We don't know Blackbeard's true power, so I'm gonna only go. I'm gonna go off what we've seen, right? And Dragon and Zebek are both technically featless, so I'm just saying, hey, they both cancel out. So just it comes down to Luffy versus Blackbeard. I'm sorry, I saw him take down Kaido.
Turn the stove.
What did Blackbeard do? What did Blackbeard do?
Did we not?
He got bodied by Asshog.
Not just say
he got bodied by Asshog. He said a bow can kill his ass. That nigga right now is doing. He is doing shit.
So take plot armor out of this. Nika just said this. He injured Shanks before he lost his whole.
And that was Shanks before he met Luffy. And that wasn't even a strong Shanks.
That's 1.4 billion.
That wasn't even Yonko Shanks. That was Luffy was 7
billion Shanks. You're not gonna tell me he's not strong, bro.
No,
don't do that. I get what we're doing, but don't start saying. Don't just
he was a billion at long. No, he was a billion when he met Luffy. He wasn't 4 billion until after he met Yonko. He was a billion when he met Luffy.
I agree and I get you, but you're not gonna tell me he wasn't strong. Anybody we have been told
I never said he wasn't strong.
Bounty is like that, bro. So
no, I never said he wasn't strong, but I'm saying right now, Blackbeard's performance is really, really bad. Where I think Luffy could just take his ass.
You're looking at things very weirdly because me and Nika are agreeing on this. This is a Blackbeard who hit Shanks, the one who's going one-on-one with Mihawk.
Yes,
how can you can't dismiss that and then be like, oh.
Wait, hold on, Zah. I do want you to understand where Ree and Menace are coming from because we haven't seen certain feats from Teach that we can stack on Luffy. You get what I'm saying? Right now they're going off of. Remember, Raj just killed an admiral, and Menace just still called him featless. And I get why we didn't see how it went down. It's all that's how he know he's Blackbeard's father. He used the
all I'm saying is right. And all I'm saying is, so far from what I've seen from Blackbeard, I do think that Blackbeard's like stronger than Luffy right now, right?
I do too.
But in terms of what we've actually seen, to answer that question,
yes.
If I count Dragon as Ross as outliers, then it comes down to Luffy versus Blackbeard. Who's done more in the story? I've seen Luffy take down Kaido.
But
haven't
he's
seen.
the protagonist. He's
Wait,
going
hold
to
on,
do
hold on.
more.
Wait, hold on. I haven't seen Blackbeard have a serious 1v1 since Ace.
But
Well, we
Blackbeard's
know.
not going to have a
know.
one-on-one.
I know he's a lot stronger, but I'm saying we still haven't seen him really go all out. So I have nothing to base it off.
Okay, I wanted to say, though we have seen the stuff with Luffy and Blackbeard share one thing in common to me. They don't do any of this shit alone and without help. Because we could say Luffy beat Kaido, but after how many tag teams? That's the only issue. That's the same. And Blackbeard has the same issue. Besides the ace shit under his belt, people speculate for Shanks he had help. On top of that, even for everything else going forward with Blackbeard, he has help for. Nothing was just a 1v1 situation. Besides the ace thing, and it looks like to me Blackbeard is only going in 1v1 situations when he knows he can completely dominate. Exactly.
So,
If he
I was about to say,
completely dominate, he does not engage in the battle.
You can't do 2 versus 2 either, because Blackbeard's never gonna fight 1-on-1. That's not Blackbeard's thing.
No. See, wait, hold on. I think Blackbeard will fight 1-on-1, but he has to be driven to that.
I mean,
or
to
he
be
has
fair,
to be overconfident.
He wanted to fight Law 1-on-1. To be fair,
and jump Law.
No.
You can say that, but it was the crew battle, so I'm not even about to. I'm not even about to speculate.
No. All right. Then what about Ace? What about Ace? He told his crew to get away, and he fought him
I already
1-on-1.
said. I don't.
No, we already said Ace. We're getting past Ace.
He fought Ace because he knew he could win. That's why I think he fought Ace. Hockey versus Ace, and he thought just his hockey. He probably thought it was questionable. I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, but
when I got the fruit, it solidified his thoughts.
Zaza, I'm not saying that Luffy's stronger than Blackbeard. I'm saying I think Blackbeard's stronger. Like, if we get in power levels right, Blackbeard's is probably a way bigger number than Luffy's. But if we're going on what we just see in the story, I gotta give it to Luffy and Dragon.
But I can't go off of that because Luffy's the protagonist. I can't do that. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. Like,
I gotta
go read.
I mean, Zaza, I'll put it like this, right? I saw Blackbeard fight Law, and he had help, and it was still kind of like a decent fight, right? If it was Luffy versus Law, that would not be happening. It'd be a 2-1 attacking.
I don't agree because once again, I'm one
Law's
of the people
power
who
is
stand on Law got mid-death. I stand on that.
He went head-to-head with a girl.
I don't think it was a decent fight.
Dude, Law went head-to-head with a girl.
A decent fight or a top fight is when top tiers are fighting is when it's a high diff or extreme diff. That is it. Law did not push him to that. The moment someone who's going extreme diff with Blackbeard is going to have Black Darkness and Quakes, and he still will be like, dang, I don't know.
Well, because you know the problem is, right?
Blackbeard turned on one of these alternative powers.
Yeah.
Law grit his teeth. Done. I'm not. It's not even.
The only issue we were saying, right, is the second that he started using the Quakes, Law countered the Quakes and clashed with it equally. So that to me, if you it was only the darkness that saved him.
That's fine. It's still one of his abilities. If it could say, if it,
okay. Can I have a question? I got a question.
You got to make him struggle with all.
We gotta go through more comments, man. This is Ree.
Yeah, Ree. Go ahead. My bad.
You're good, man. Sorry.
It's because they got me worked up right now.
I'm gonna keep going. There's so much I had to say, but I'm gonna keep going though. Let's see. Blue says Zebek and Blackbeard clear right now. In game though, I have Luffy and Dragon clearing.
Facts. That's how I got it in my head.
That's all I'm saying.
That's how I got it. Yes.
You said right now. That's all I'm going off of. I'm not going off of future. I'm going off of right now.
I have so much to say. I'll save it.
Say it. Say it. No, say it.
Say it,
I'm not gonna forget. I won't forget. I promise you I won't forget.
You better not forget.
I won't.
Because you also have to understand, Luffy doesn't have a way around the darkness fruit. And remember, Luffy's got stamina.
Wait, hold on. That's there. See, Zai, since we're teammates on this, you can't bring points like that up because as long as Luffy is a hockey master and we know that what hockey can do, Luffy arguably don't need a damn devil fruit at all. But we know it's going to take something more than that. Because I believe what Kaido was talking about is key, but I think the
hockey rules the world.
Power is when hockey and devil fruit combine in synergy. That's truly what I believe. So Luffy has that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it will be a great battle to even watch right now. It would probably still be a high, still probably be a really
difficult.
Too. Maybe Blackbeard's kit is a little too crazy. Like, Luffy can't just be getting caught with hits, even if he's in Gear 5. I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think around that.
I don't think Blackbeard's taking that Barsman gun lightly.
I mean, I definitely don't either. But you know what I mean? I definitely think a Quake is clashing with that evenly. That's the problem with this.
You know my take on the
No,
quake
no, no,
man.
not
I
to
think
have
the
with
quake
law.
fruit is very
Not to have
adequate
with
for
law.
power to keep up with, bro. That's my only
Remember
criticism.
that vortex? He does this and he brings Luffy in. You know, like those things. Luffy can't take too many of those. That's all I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
but Zaza,
They're both on
when
either.
does
They're
Luffy
both
fall for
on the
the same
spectrum of they
trick
can't take each
twice?
other's hits like
He already
that.
got hit by the
I don't want
first
to
time
talk
Impo
about
down.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he learned that Impo down. That if he Blackbeard does that, he gets pulled, right? Luffy would not fall for it again. He tried to counter it.
It's valid, and he's got future sight. So, I mean,
I think they're both gonna show.
I
We're
think
both gonna get feats from them.
too.
That's gonna be a
But
crazy thing. So,
but this is too muddy because we don't know what Blackbeard does. We know what Luffy does. That's why I'm trying to say. Like this fight, it's too muddy. Like you can't
we
just be
don't know.
like.
I'm gonna be real with you. We don't know shit. We don't know what Rock's doing. We don't know what Dragon doing. We
I'm gonna be
kind of
honest
know.
though.
We kind of know
But you know what I can say about Luffy though, right?
We
Luffy
kind of know
fought
what
the
Blackbeard's doing. But we
Blackbeard.
don't know Rocks and Dragon. We don't know anything about it.
We don't really know what Luffy does though. At the same time,
We
he's pulling
really
out
don't.
moves out of nowhere. Like
I'm not.
he's doing.
No. I'm not talking about in
That's not what I'm
scenario.
trying to say.
He's
No, I'm
talking
just.
about. He's talking about their kits. We know what Blackbeard's capable
I'm
of as
saying.
far as devil fruit.
No, that's what Reed's trying to
No,
say.
that's
Haki.
what I'm trying to say.
That's what
We
Reed's
don't
saying.
really
I
know
agree with
his
him.
shit.
We don't
He's
know.
doing stuff. He's doing stuff out of base, right? Like we're seeing him do different stuff in Elbaf. Like, wait, when he started doing that?
No, Reed. I get what you're trying to say.
Wait,
I'm
what are you
saying
talking
we
about?
know
Wait,
a
hold on. What are
base
you
of
talking
what
about
Luffy
exactly?
can do. I'm saying we know a
We're do-
base of what Luffy can do. We don't know a base of what Blackbeard can do at this
I'm
point. That's
I'm
all I'm
talking
trying to say.
about the
No,
fact
we
that
do know
he's
the basis of what Blackbeard can do. That's what I said. We kind of got constructs for Blackbeard and Luffy's. We've been seeing them grow this whole time. So we know their repertoire as far as hockey and devil fruit and what they're capable of with these feats.
Yeah,
Yes,
Blackbeard
I
relies
do
on the
think
devil
they're
fruit.
Reed. To your point, I do think Blackbeard is still growing because
yes.
we don't know if he's awakened either fruit.
That's
On top of that, he might get a third one. And he might still reveal like full on conquerors for sure. For Luffy, we know every time he uses Gear 5, something new pops out. So he's still growing for sure. But I'm talking about what their kits provide. We don't know Rocks if he has a devil fruit or if he's Hockey Master. Dragon,
exactly.
we don't know if he's Hockey or Hockey Master with devil fruit. We don't. We make all these speculations and these assumptions, which is fine because we're theorists at the end.
Yeah, we're theorizing.
So I get it. I completely get it. But we don't like. I can for sure say without a doubt if I go look at Viva cards right now, or if I asked a random One Piece fan who is at least caught up to the episodes, what can Luffy do? They're gonna at least say, yo, armament hockey, observation hockey, conquers coding, advanced armament, advanced observation, Gear 5, Gear 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 and 4.
You know what I mean? 5 we're still. They're just gonna stop at 5 because 5 we're still learning. You know what I'm saying? Blackbeard, same thing. Oh, armament, observation, probably advanced because of how early he gave us the feats. Then on top of that, he has the quake fruit. Then he has the dark fruit, but he's not awakened. You know what I mean? Like there's things we can actually say. We can't say neither one of those things for Dragon or for
That's what that's
Rocks.
why I started by saying
saying.
that's why I'm saying we gotta ignore those two and just focus on looking at the Blackbeard part.
That
Yeah,
so,
I was attacked. But hold on, minutes. You're muddying the water. I don't want you to misconclude your point.
No. I'm not. I'm adding on what you're saying. I'm adding on what you're saying. I'm saying because at least for Luffy, right? Like I think I know what Reed's about to say about Luke, so I'll let him do that. But I'm just pointing out we don't know what these guys got. For all we know, Ross could have an ability where it's just hey, he controls time or some bullshit, right? We don't know what the fuck this guy does. It's crazy to think about. Same with Dragon, right? We have nothing. At least for Blackbeard, we have an idea, but even that idea is so vague. Luffy's the only one we kind of see because he's the main character, right? But his shit is I don't know why we're not acting his shit is not some of the best shit in the story, right? He overpowered Kaido and then he fought the fastest man alive and kept up with him and actually outsped him at one point.
Mind you, it took Luffy 3 times to kind of die first.
Yeah, that's why I want to bring up the Kaido shit. Look how much it's going to get there. And Blackbeard has muddy water too because he brings niggas to jump.
I know. I'm focusing on the bars run gun aspect though. That one attack is the strongest thing we've seen the whole story.
But
no one
also
taking that attack.
a long time.
Yes, because we're seeing Luffy's journey. We know Luffy can pull that out. We get Blackbeard and we get a named attack Tremor Crush. Who's to tell me he don't got
I'll say this right for Blackbeard.
I don't want to get to that part.
For the Quake fruit,
the best thing I can base it off, right, is what Whitebeard did. And I still argue that what Bars Gun did is way more impressive.
But you also
For sure,
understand what
but I don't
Whitebeard
think
did. He
Whitebeard
was
was the. I don't
dying.
think
He was
Whitebeard was
dying
the
at that
one meant to
point.
bring out the full potential of that fruit. So that's what I would
Blackbeard
argue.
can. That's
But
all I'm trying to say.
I don't need. That's what I said. These turns into whole other conversations because
Yes.
of all the speculation we could do
And
around
that's
these
what Power
turns.
Oh,
Scaling
Ree,
is so fun.
Trips is asking
That's
for
what
the
I'm saying.
link.
I don't
Just
even
to
want
let
to
you
go
know.
there, bro.
And that's what Power
my
Scaling
bad.
is
I
so
was reading
fun.
I
the
got you. I
comments.
got you. I was reading the comments.
Oh, my bad, Trip. My bad, bro. Okay, hold on. Let me.
What was you about to say, Rito? Like,
Okay,
I want to know.
let me. All right, this is all I'm gonna
Look,
say, and then I'm gonna move on. Okay. The only thing I was trying to say, guys, is that Luffy is doing things he's showing us new things in Elbaf that's what I'm saying. We don't even know his kit because he's when he could out of base, he's doing gear 4 punches. Like what, wait, hold on. What are we looking at? Like, this is stuff that's new. He's evolving. So it's like, we don't really know. He hasn't been in a actual fight out here. So in Elbaf. So he might pop out with something we've never even seen, never even heard of outside of his Gear 5 form. So that's what I'm saying. We don't know. As I said, we can't say like we for sure know what his kid is either. That's all I was really trying to say.
But that's why I added in that he's still growing. He's learning new feats to conquerors right now. Every time
what's the
he's
next question?
it's something new. He's still figuring it out. And I think he has 2 devil fruits. If one person's still figuring out one and is awakened, the person that has 2 who may not be awakened is definitely still figuring their shit out. I promise you.
I think he might have awakened that darkness fruit before he'll awake.
That's very possible.
So
it's very possible. But
that,
once again, that's just more speculation.
Yeah, but that's why I said it's a muddy fight. That's all I'm trying to say.
I agree. I agree.
Hey, Reed, I'm asking you a question, right? Do you think that Blackbeard already has 3 fruits, or do you think he's going to get his 3rd one now?
I've been on the fence. I've sat here and I've said on the stream that I think he might have the 3rd already. They just haven't revealed it. I go back and forth. I think I'm 50-50 either way, honestly.
So I'm going to tell you this, right? I think Blackbeard has to be the final villain, right? And the last fruit he's getting is emus. The way the story goes, I've heard told Kezi this, right? In a story about freedom, your final villain should be oppression, right? But in One Piece, it's a little bit weird because
it's a story about pirates.
Well, yeah, well, it's still freedom. But I'm saying like
no, you're right. I'm agreeing with you.
Emus supposed to be ultimate oppression, right? But after that oppression, what type of freedom will happen to the world, right? And the only 2 people that would fall under is Blackbeard and Luffy. Blackbeard is someone that weasels his way to the top. So if Emu's taken down, he can just grab that fruit and grab the whole throne for himself.
Yeah, but Trips, the question was, who do you think will win father versus son? It was Zebek and Blackbeard versus Luffy and Dragon.
Not the kind of conversation or topic I'd like to entertain at the moment.
Yeah, let's move on.
Hey, that's what we saying. It's muddy water, bro.
Yeah, let's just move on from that.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Since
my
I
bad,
did just hop in here, I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead. Strawberry.
No. I was my bad. Sorry. I just because I kept hearing it, and I just need to point it out that Za kind of moving the goalpost for Blackbeard a little bit. Or was this
if I had the time, I would discuss that because I'm curious to know why.
I'm curious too, but like,
I don't even have the time.
I know, but I had to point that out though, because we didn't see anything from that Reed saying about Dragon. So I'm gonna get off that horse.
We put Dragon and Zebex out the conversation. We're talking about Luffy and Blackbeard. That's what me and Nico were talking about. That's it.
But I'm just saying. You were just like, we haven't seen nothing yet.
I know for a fact that this chapter definitely got y'all in y'all bag about it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give a few thoughts. Forgive my soliloquy. Y'all know I like to take my sweet tender time. You feel me?
You got it, bro. Be tender, bro. Be tender.
With that being said, shout out Oda, first of all, because he didn't even have to end this chapter with that double spread that he ended it with. And the chapter would have still been a 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So like, shout out that. And I am so ready for the vibes that One Piece is about to enter, because the introduction of rocks in this chapter gave me the type of vibes that I felt when one of my favorite TV shows is a TV show called Black Sails. It aired a couple years back. It's on Netflix if any of y'all have seen it. It's a great pirate show. One of they use real world pirates, like the real names and shit, and like the actual pirate themselves or whatever. When they introduced Blackbeard finally in that show, the vibes that they used in that introduction scene of Blackbeard for that show is kind of what I got the vibes of Rocks right here. Like, you're dealing with the pirate of pirates. It's real piracy stuff is by shenanigans is about to take place. No more of this playing games at being pirates. Now, I'm not saying that One Piece is not still gonna be its wonky One Piece and stuff like that, but I definitely, just him introducing Rocks let me know he is in his final saga bag for real, and this is just literally the tip of the iceberg, you know what I mean? And I'm just very excited for where this is about to go. I would have borderline thought Rocks is the person with the eye patch, but he's not the person with the eye patch. So we still got another big, like, yo, this person being in play is the final stretch nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But it's glorious, man. As a One Piece fan, shout out my boy Loki. I really felt his pain. I really felt his pain when bro said, "I can't even die." Like, it's a rough topic of conversation, but since because it's One Piece, I'll go ahead and say this. There are times where a motherfucker just don't want to be here no more. I don't not necessarily want to die, but like on this plane of existence, it's like, yo, put me somewhere else right now. So when Loki was on that, like, I can't even die vibe, it was like, bro, I get it, bro. Like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, you can't, and you got to live to continue finding out why you can't. You know what I mean? And it was just it was, I ain't gonna say poetic because bro just did a bunch of bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro just did a bunch of bad shit before he did that. So I sympathize with him at the end, but it was like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's rough. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Loki, man. I can't wait to see how Harold being in his life, because that's gonna be another very interesting thing where you see how children turn out when they have no real guidance or guiding hand of love or discipline with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very interested to see how Loki becomes once Harold gets involved in his life for real. Because I imagine the Loki that we saw at the beginning of the flashback where he jumped down to meet Ja Rule and shit, that's not the Loki we're seeing in like him as a child growing up. Like, I don't think that Loki is on the bullshit demon time that he was as a kid. Why he's even walking he even cares to come to the summit, you know what I'm saying? And like, he's looking at Pops getting stabbed, like, the fuck going on? So yeah, I just said all that to say Oda's in his goddamn bag, like it's, he cooking up like it's Thanksgiving, and I'm just waiting on my plate. You feel me? I'm just waiting on my plate, dog. This is good stuff right here. Just want to give that take. I appreciate y'all time.
Yeah, man. Anytime, bro. Yeah. That's what's up. There's not even much to say after that.
Was that short, Nika? That was short. That was short for my usual soliloquies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You started about 45. It's 55 now, so 10 minutes. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was after. No. He started. He wasn't even on yet. He cheap playing you, bro. That was like 4 or 5 minutes max, bro. That was good.
That was solid.
That was good, bro.
Yeah, I was gassing it. I thought he was gonna crash out with the response, but re-crashed out for him. So it's cool.
Yeah, you good.
I've been working on myself, gang. I've been working on myself, dog.
Nah, yeah,
I've been working on myself.
That was good. That was solid. I could.
Sound happy, Trip.
I've been working on myself, man. But Zaza, I ain't gonna lie. You ain't with 2 comments gonna make me flip out on you. You feel me? But
I've been working on being negative even more, bro. Like, yo, ever since Summer
Positivity
School started,
2025.
like, yo,
What happened to
Is
that?
Menace
What happened
still
to Reed?
is Menace
I
still in the
quoted,
call? Is
yo,
Menace still
Trips,
in the
Nah,
call?
Menace
Nah,
disappeared.
Mason. Nah, he's
Trips,
not
Trips,
here.
Trips. Because of you, I was been quoting the Clips album. Therapy told me to open up, but also therapy told me I don't give a fuck. So like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, go listen to Whips and Chains. Yo, I love that fucking song, bro. Like, care about nobody, bro. Like, but Trips, you still my boy, bro. I love you, bro.
For sure. There you go. All right. Well, let me fly
Hey, Reed,
to.
let me get your take. I missed entire all stream and shit because I was at work. Like, how did you feel about before the Rocks panel, right? Everything before that last double page spread. How'd you feel? Just like,
You didn't see the
you
live
know, what
reaction.
like the shit. Damn, my bad. You know what? That's my fault, y'all. I'm the one
You
that's
might need
late
to
here.
just,
My
bro.
bad, bro.
You might just need to watch the episode, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Watch me react to that.
My
That was a
bad,
live
dog.
reaction. He
My
actually
bad,
should clip
dog.
that. You should clip your own reaction to the Rocks reveal, bro.
You
That was
should.
actually
Oh yeah.
that was priceless. That was like watching the King of Lightning or I just watched King of Lightning literally walk away from his camera, come back. Yo, Brago's hurt.
You should,
Brago's
bro.
hurt. He like it was a real.
I'll
You
repost
was
that
like
shit,
you almost
bro.
messed up your mic.
Yo,
Reed.
you
You was
almost
like,
hit
oh
your
shit,
microphone. You were
what
like,
the
yo,
fuck? Because you know what it was, yo, Trip. You know what it was? He didn't realize what he was reading at first. He's looking at it, and he didn't like. He's like, what the hell is? I'm looking at like, yo, that's the panel. He like, what is this? And he why he you know he
yeah,
zooms
he
out.
watched.
He like, oh shit, he re-trips out. Like it's a real good. You should really clip that, please.
Clip that
Clip
shit.
that.
I'll
If
repost
you
that
ever
shit
clip anything of
every
yourself with
time, bro.
One Piece, that was
I'll
it, bro.
repost.
I
Yo,
missed a
bro,
good
because
one, man.
you got the
I
King
missed
of
a good one,
Lightnings
man.
and you got
Goddamn.
all of them reposting that shit. Nah, repost this shit. We got you, bro.
Crazy,
We got
bro.
you, bro. We got you, bro.
That
We
was a
told
nice
you,
reaction, bro. That made
the
me want to
motherfuckers,
Hey,
be
bro.
on the live reaction with him.
make
Like,
sure that when you repost it, just make sure when you post it, you clip this part of me asking you what you think about the chapter.
Yes,
And
oh
then
hell
yes,
yeah,
just show
that's
your
great.
yes,
That's a good
yes.
thing. Put the
And then
question
just show
first,
your
and then
reaction.
actually put it like, yo, that would be
And
fire.
I'm gonna send it to every
Yeah,
One
bro.
Piece reactor. The who was it?
Crap.
All of them getting the smoke, bro. All of them getting the smoke.
Yeah, bro. It
It's lovely though. What a time to be alive, man. Because this was, I did not expect that. Like, and now
I'm gonna send you the JD
Oda
Legends.
usually always just bless you during flashbacks. He always gonna bless you with some type of lore or reveal, but like, nigga was not expecting this, bro. I'm not gonna lie
bro,
to you.
not at all. Like
I
literally,
wasn't
like,
either.
what did I do to deserve this, bro? Like this is
Like, I
amazing.
would have expected to
We
see
got your
Roger
back,
and
bro.
Elbaf before Rocks. I would have expected to see Roger and Elbaf
Yeah.
before Rocks.
Yeah, I thought
You know
we was
what I
gonna
mean?
get Rocks in Elbaf, like a Rocks flashback in Elbaf, but not him actually being in Elbaf for the flashback.
Oh, that's
I think it was like
right. I meant
anything,
to
I
ask
thought bro
y'all.
would
Do y'all
still be in
think Big
silhouette.
Mom is like
I
Mr.
thought bro
Rockset
would
at
still
this
be
point or no?
silhouetted at the very least.
wait, is that Alex? Yeah, he's still here.
What was that, Alex?
Yeah, my bad. I was saying I meant to ask y'all. Do y'all think Big Mom is with Rocks at this point or no?
No,
You ain't mean to
she's
ask them. You
not.
just meant
She's
to
a
talk
rookie at
over
this.
me,
He's a
nigga.
rookie
Yeah,
at
I
this
know how
point.
you
He's
is.
kind of a rookie.
Make me crash the fuck out right now.
She would have been too young, right? Or am I tripping?
No, she would have been of the age.
To
She
ask
could have been a
about some
pirate. She's
fucking
having
Just
supposed to be
had
having children at
Katakuri.
this time.
She just had Katakuri oven and Daifuku like the year before this.
Yeah. My take for this, when he asked me in Discord, I told him it's either they're not, and these are just the original members.
Original
like
members.
These blue members, these are the original members. Because Stussy is there too, and she actually looks like she might have just left Cypher Pole. Like she looked like she just stepped out of the line work. She's wearing like the kind of like the uniform they are kind of wearing it. Wearing like instead of having her stuff buckled up though, you see her coat and all that. But she could have. If they are there, they're on the ship. If they have one, maybe there's some people on the ship still. But I don't think. I think it's just these.
That's Miss Bach and not Stussy. Like right? Because like Miss Bach.
No, but you know what I mean. I'm just using the. Come on, don't.
But Miss Bach and
yeah,
I
you
get
know what I mean.
He about to do that nonsense. He about to do that bullshit.
I know what I
and gentlemen,
mean, though. I'm just
he
saying.
is about to do that
I'm
bullshit.
not like, you know what I mean. You know what I
He is
mean.
flat out
I
finna
don't
do
literally
that
mean the
nonsense,
clone
ladies and
Stussy. You
gentlemen.
know, I'm just saying. You know me, so you know what I mean.
He knows what
Yeah,
you mean.
I know what you
Nigga.
mean.
Yeah,
Why you
don't
indulging?
do
He knows
that.
what the
Don't
fuck
do
you
that.
mean, man.
We're
He knows
conflating
what
the
the
two
fuck
when we
you
say
mean.
she's
Why you
Cypher Pole.
indulging?
She's about Cypher Pole.
Why you indulging? You knew it, tomato to motherfucking motto, man. What the fuck, Alex? What the actual fuck is wrong with you, man? Tomato, my guy. You know what the fuck he meant.
Yo, trip.
All right.
Chill.
Go out, so don't go crazy, Trip.
Yo,
Don't go
We don't
Trip.
know any of their jobs. We can just lie about people's jobs. So Sakazuki's a pirate then.
yo, okay. All right.
No, I'm
Whoa.
sorry, man. What the actual fuck, though?
Let it
Whew. But
Yo.
no, I did want to say this though. Big Mom should be breastfeeding somewhere. She ain't got no business being a pirate at the moment. She gotta, that's she on mommy dude.
Let it go.
I guess it's a good point because she was still busy having kids.
She nasty.
She can't be pregnant and deliver while she's like out there.
She nasty.
This dude Zotron said she had freak offs.
I mean,
Having
hell
kids
yeah,
for
she is.
6 years straight.
No,
I'm
she-
just saying, man. With
she-
the
no, she could have. The only reason why she could have is like because we see how
Man, she
old
got to
Loki
breastfeed
is,
3
and we
boys,
don't-
bro.
we
She
don't
got to
know-
breastfeed 3 boys, my guy.
He had 86
let Fully
years.
finish. Wait,
a
let
year,
Fully finish. Don't do
He
that.
had
to
Let
Fully.
Fully go. Let
Wait,
Fully
Wait,
go. Let
guys,
Fully
year
go.
after
Let
year.
Fully go. Let Fully finish, man. Don't do that to Fully.
I'm saying she had 86 births year after year.
Yo, let Fully go. Let Fully
All thing I'm
go.
gonna say is that it's a possibility because we know for a fact she pulls back around with her child and be like, "Hey, you should marry one of my kids."
Oh,
That's what, like we know it's a possibility of her doing that. That's what,
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm still looking forward to that in this flashback. I'm waiting for the Lola stuff. I'm looking forward to that immensely. Want to see how that all goes down. How he takes rejection on that note, because apparently he really did like her. Apparently.
I mean, she could be.
I wonder
like,
how that
how-
offer. I wonder how that offer even happened. Like, did she go to Elbath to make the offer, or was it just
That's
like
what I'm waiting.
some?
That's what I'm
I see
waiting
where you're
for.
at,
Is it gonna be
Fully.
Harold
I
and
see
Big
where you're
Mom?
at, Fully. I see.
Does, does Harold
I
meet
see
Big
you,
Mom
Fully.
on
I
the
see
ship
where
and
you're
they
at with
talk
it.
about it? Like, are they gonna talk about it does Harold come to Whole Cake Island, or does Big Mom come to? Are they sending envoys like how Shanks did with Rockstar the Whitebeard? How is this?
Oh, we lost Nika.
God damn it!
Dang.
Okay, so last
Or what about?
Well, yeah, Harold
Or what
should be
about?
dead by the time that Loki's getting
Or
married to
did
Loki.
Harold? Or did I would imagine Harold actually. Well, nah, because Loki
He should
had
have
to have
been dead. It
also
would have
met
been like 10
Lola.
years ago.
You see what I'm
It
saying?
would have been around
like,
10 years ago, and 14 years ago is when Harold died. But like we should see Loki like get mad because like they swapped Lola for Chiffon, and Loki's the one that like is able to realize, even though they're twins, that like it's not Lola.
And also,
But
also the fact that so it's like definitely I don't think the offer was made while Harold was alive. I think he bumped into Lola when he set sail. When he set sail to go fucking get his get back, and probably met Lola before bumping into Shanks type shit.
But I don't think that we're gonna get that in the next month. I don't think we're gonna get that in the next chapter though, because this is even
I don't know.
before.
No, not the next chapter.
No, not the next chapter, because where we're at right now, he's not even the captain of the Rocks Pirates yet. So,
But this is why I mentioned though. This is why I felt like Oda putting, and I mentioned this in Discord. Oda putting the Blackbeard father stuff. It is showing me that Oda is doing things a bit differently. So that means we're getting through, because we could have that could have been something revealed later, or it could have been something revealed down the line with the flashback. This means I think Oda's speeding things up. Like I think he's not doing things as casual. So we're seeing Loki here now. After like the 2 chapters late, the next 2 chapters, we could be where we need to be. It's all about how Oda goes about the time we spend on each
That's
timeline,
fair.
because he's literally like, okay, he starts the chat, he starts
Yeah, I
the
was just
flashback.
about to say,
He
how
starts the
many years
flashback 8
past
years
this
ago,
chapter?
and then he goes out of nowhere 56 years ago. Like he could jump at any moment and just he could Toki this motherfucker, and we just sit here and like, all right, bet.
Oh God, please.
You
The
get what I'm
time
saying? So we
through.
just gotta
That's
like,
fucking
because the 2 chapters,
Yeah,
he
no
could do
bullshit.
something next chapter, and then at the end of next chapter, or the chapter after that, it's Big Mom stuff again. So we seem to be
something
getting Big Mom stuff like every other chapter, anyways. So
This what I just realized, that the flashback is, as far as the main parentheses goes, this flashback is meant to be from Loki's perspective.
Yes.
Now, I imagine we all believe Loki killed his dad. It just wasn't in cold
No.
blood. It was probably a mercy kill. You know what
I
I'm
think the
saying?
brother
Put
did
him
it.
out of his,
I think it was
put
like
him
he
out of his
had to.
misery type shit.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I
his
mean by a
his
mercy
dad made him
kill.
do it.
Like,
Like, dad said, yo, you
that's
gotta
what I mean, Nika. That's what I mean. Don't do what
Okay.
Alex just did. Don't do that. Don't
Okay,
do
okay,
that.
okay. My bad,
You,
my
you,
bad.
you
You
know
ain't
me
gotta go
well
hard.
enough
Like
to know
I ain't
what I
Alex
meant.
neither. You ain't gotta go hard. I get you. See what
Yes,
you do,
sir.
Alex.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So with that being said, like, I think that, you know, we're getting the flashback starts from Loki's perspective, like bumping into the scene where his dad is about to die and he's about to be the one to do it. But however, because this is Harold's final moments, we're now seeing Harold's life flash before his eyes with some of Loki's, like, you know, perspective. Because for example, the stuff that we're seeing from Loki's perspective is stuff Harold didn't witness. So it's good that we're seeing that. And at the same time, we're not seeing all of Harold's escapades, you know, overseas. But we're mainly seeing what goes on when he comes back, as far as conversations with like Jorul and fucking, you know, saving his wife and all that shit, exposing his dream, blah blah blah. So I'm like, when this finally all reels back into, and we're back in the room and Harold's being stabbed, that might happen in 2 chapters. And then Loki, and from Loki's point of view, will probably end another chapter after that. Y'all dig what I'm saying? If y'all followed.
I got you.
So yeah, I'm thinking like maybe 4 more chapters, a solid month and a half, considering the breaks we getting.
Yeah, we got 2 crazy breaks coming.
Yeah. Luckily, we don't have a break this week, so it should be good. But definitely a break after this chapter.
This week, and then we had
Definitely
a break next week,
after
and then we
chapter.
come back for 1 chapter, and then
a
Shonen
break.
Jump
Yeah.
goes on another break. Shonen Jump goes on an annual year.
Annual. It's what is it? The global? Is it that golden?
No,
week
it's a
or something
jump.
like that?
Yeah, every manga is basically going on break. Anything
I know
Shonen
what you're
Jump
talking
is
about.
going on break. Whether they have it in their usual schedule or not, they're going on break.
But I still don't trust Druden. I still don't trust him. I tell you this right all the time. I don't trust that. I don't trust him. He got that little helmet on. That's a helmet of hate. That's what that is. A helmet of hate.
That's not fair. He been rocking a
hate.
helmet since a kid, though. He been
Yeah,
rocking a helmet since a kid.
it's
bro.
been a helmet of hate since then. It's been a helmet of hate since
You hear how
then.
y'all talking? That's not fair at all. We could say helmet of hate. He's been rocking it when he's a kid. But when I mentioned pipe of benevolence, and he's been had the pipe since he was a kid.
No. Your take is a
wild.
different. No, we're not doing that. We're not going down that path.
Type thinking.
Now you see.
In the pipe
You
with
see,
the pipe
I
in the
didn't
pipe.
bring that up.
Say you ain't no freak off stuff.
Y'all be
I never
wilding.
said that.
Whatever. Y'all be wild. I see
I
what
said
it is.
helmet of hate. I didn't say
bias
anything
between
crazy like that.
It's all good. It's all good. It's cool.
Yeah, nah.
It's all good.
Yeah, thank you. Helmet of hate is hilarious. Thank you. I'm just saying it's a helmet of hate, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think
That's
pipe
one
of
topic.
benevolence is honorable. Well, hey, who cares, right? It's just my time.
I mean, not to me.
I just think the pipe was
not listening to this, bro.
Not to me. You can't say that, you know, someone like tries to low key disown, like, well, not low key, but high key disown me as a, you know, as a sibling. I'm a prince too, just not in the way that you are, but you look down on me because I'm, you know, in everybody's eyes, an illegitimate child. I don't like you either.
Yeah, he said that.
Wait a second, y'all. Let's wait a second.
Is when everybody came to help Hadruda still. When Jur came to help Hadruda, he was hurt. That's what hurt him more than ever. Like, dang.
I'm about to say, let's actually put a magnifying glass on the situation. Let's actually put a magnifying glass on this. What Loki is hurt about is that no one loves him.
Yes.
He doesn't feel wanted by anyone or anything. So, like, I don't think he hates Hadrudan due to different blood.
No, Zai is saying that Hadrudan hates.
I think it's more aligned to the fact that like, how the fuck you receiving love when we're both princes and shit, but like, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, Z and the third. As far as Hydruden goes, I don't think Hydruden's disdain for Loki more so came from how the nation treated his mom, which is why I'm looking forward to see more of like, okay, boom, Oda just showed us like Harold's trouble with the world and coming back and forth with Elbaf, and then just Loki growing up and like the hole in his soul not being able to be filled or whatever, and then meeting rocks. Okay, cool, all that's sweet. But I want, like, as far as I said, to see how Harold being in his life impacted him. I want to see him and Hydruden get closer a bit. You know what I mean? Somehow, some way, just like somehow, like that is my brother at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But something along the line is still like, oh, but Loki still did this. Loki still did that. Because Hydruden made it a mission to say like, you every time I try to trust you, you turned your back on me. I want to see those times that he tried to trust him.
I think we are seeing
I imagine the betrayal that he's talking about isn't a betrayal from the sense of fuck you, Hydruden. It's probably just more of like they're different at the end of the day. So Loki just had to stand on what he felt like he had to stand on.
That's all I'm trying to say.
To see more of that. And I know for a fact we didn't see none of that this fucking chapter. Alex, thank you very fucking much.
No, I think we saw that. I think like we saw like
hey, matter of fact, I disagree with you.
That's like,
and I
like, don't destroy what our dad is working towards building together. And he's like, what do you mean our dad? Like he's like getting mad at them for that. Where like Hydruden is trying to show him the love that his mom's imbued into him.
That's not them getting close. That's not them getting closer. If anything, that's them getting closer. That's them. That's a wedge being pushed between them more. I said them get closer. Verbatim, I said them get closer. Not what pushed them the fuck apart. I said them get closer. You just want to disagree with shit. You just want to disagree with shit.
Hydruden was trying to get close to him in that moment. He was trying to say, let's work together. Let's not destroy this country our dad built.
He did not say let's work together. All he said was dad worked hard to put this together. Don't destroy it. That was all he fucking said. He didn't say let's work together to not destroy it. Like, stop giving this man a compassion he ain't asked for. What you doing?
She was very right.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, like, if he's saying let's not destroy it, that is in terms like we're working together to like not destroy it, because like he's trying to destroy it. You don't think if like you talk a villain down?
Alex, everyone disagrees with you, man. Everyone disagrees with you, Alex. Alex, everyone disagrees with you on this one. You gotta like give it up.
Yeah, you on your own on that one, bro.
Everyone disagrees with you, man.
I don't know. I think if you negotiate,
we all disagree. Yeah, we all disagree with you.
Yeah, that's just obvious. I
would have agreed because we see in the flag, we see that eventually Harold tells Loki and Hydruden he does want them to work together for the sake of Elbaf, but that doesn't happen until he shaves his head.
Yeah, that's
so that means he doesn't give them that unifying talk yet. As of right now, they're still at qualms right now because they don't have any guidance to be exactly. They don't have any guidance of unity for real right now. Pops ain't give them.
They don't have unity. I don't think they don't have unity.
Cut that shit out.
Mind you, right? How the fuck are they working together in any sort of way? When after Hydruden told the nigga, hey, don't destroy this shit, dad work hard, the nigga got smacked upside the head. How? Where's the
negotiation failed? The negotiation failed, but I feel like the negotiation failed. But like I feel like when you negotiate with someone,
watch this. Just while me and you are negotiating, we are still not a goddamn team, nigga. Until negotiations are over. They were never clicked up, like not once.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what
sorry.
I said. The speech doesn't happen
I just
yet.
had to rant on that.
If the speech had happened already, I would be on.
It hasn't happened, and I'm waiting for it to start to come to fruition. Don't try to.
They haven't been sat down at the table to parlay with the third party negotiation.
Don't try to tell me I don't know the story I'm reading. Like I ain't see what the fuck happened right before me. No, nigga, that didn't happen.
You got it. You got it, Trent.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Yeah.
got
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got it, bro.
My apologies, y'all. My fault.
You
My
good,
fault,
man. You good. I got some new people on YouTube, so they don't know how you get down. I know how you get down, but these other
My
people
fault.
don't
Hey,
know.
YouTube, listen,
Oh.
man. I've been trying to keep it very PG. You know what I'm saying? Strawberry got the little one in here. I have refrained from using most,
Oh,
vulgar profanity.
you done
Fuck it.
went
Fuck it.
past that.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
you know, see, Zaz,
Fuck it.
Zaz an idiot.
Fuck out of here.
I know,
Fuck out of here with that.
but listen, I know Strawberry listens to Glorilla in the car, so like I ain't trying to hear
Fully,
that.
my brother, bro. Like I fuck with Fully Heavy, bro.
All right.
That's a
We
that's a
punk kids
definite
around here, bro.
negative.
We punk kids
Trip.
around here, man.
I don't listen to new school wannabe rappers. Okay, I don't do that.
We punk kids around
Okay,
here,
look,
man.
look. Before we get too crazy, I just want to say my I know we gonna get ready to wrap it pretty soon.
Yeah,
But, my little closing mark. I'll just give it as a gem from the chapter because I did use things like this. Usually don't get past me, but it got past me this chapter, and I had to catch it on a reread, and I like that. Loki, I mean, Estrita's brother. I mentioned it on Discord earlier today too. Estrita's brother, he walked in all nicely, like, "Oh, you're the one that killed my sister," but he was trying to be all cutesy about it, like, "Oh, Loki, what's up? Let me take care of you, whatever." He becomes the caretaker of Loki, and every time you see Loki with him, he's like, Loki has the blood on the eyes, like he's been getting abused, kind of type of vibe, and then out of nowhere you hear how the brother randomly fell off a cliff, and as you hear, he randomly fell off a cliff. You see Loki
off the top rope.
So I think Loki had something to do with him randomly falling off the cliff. I'm gonna just put it like that. But I like that little gem that went on in the chapter because I didn't realize that the first read. I glossed over that. I just thought it was like, oh, Loki having a bad time. But then it was him having a bad time, but I didn't realize it was like very bad. And then to see
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think Loki
and then to
threw
see
that
that
nigga
how he
off the
lashed
top
out
rope,
by
nigga.
killing him. So it was like, okay.
Well, if you see, like, he's smiling when they say that, and like,
Yeah, like
all
I
they say
can't
is
even
that, like,
die, but I'm pretty sure
all they say
you'll
is
have a
that,
great
like,
time
his
dying.
all they say is that the brother, like, his body was found in the underworld. I thought, like, when I read it, I thought it meant that Loki got his beast on him, like his friends, like in the underworld, the little
something. Yeah.
beast he like raided the village with. Like, I thought he did that.
It's
The
something.
thing is,
He
I
did
also thought it
Loki,
was
whatever
weird
it is,
though.
Loki has something to do with it.
You not
The thing I thought was
too
weird though
far
is that
off
this is not the
because
first time Loki
truth of
raided
the
the
matter
village.
is
They said he did it when he was 10.
he did. It's not like he fucking sent the animals on him. I think he fed him to the animals. You know what I mean? I think it was that kind of a relationship.
Something like
Oh
that.
yeah. I mean, like, no one saw him, so yeah, you're probably right on that.
Loki's responsible for sure. That's the vibes I got.
Yeah. Loki's definitely guilty.
I'm sure that's
He's
how he
definitely-
was able to control them niggas, man. Like, hey, I got some. I'm gonna have live food for you every other day because these niggas hate me up here. So I'm gonna send you some shit. I'm gonna be sending you some gourmet, nigga.
Y'all, any other final thoughts on ABK set predictions for next chapter? If you have a quick one, quick thought.
Prediction unfair because I read the spoilers. So
that's why I'm gonna keep
you don't count. You don't count.
Oh, the spoilers are out. God damn.
Yeah, spoilers are out.
Spoilers aren't out, but they dropped some very.
When I tell you stay off of Twitter, stay off of all that. I promise you, bro. Like what you've been doing,
it's really Twitter. You gotta duck and dodge.
No. I'm just saying in general, it's crazy because like, yo, even my boy who's not caught up with it is like, yo, I've seen spoilers. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo,
I don't even be on Instagram.
Listen, just be in the work, do all that you got to do. But like, I think we're gonna get Zebek's power. We're gonna understand all that stuff about him. And I'm all here for it, and we can beat up more kids. I'm happy for it, bro. Like if we can uppercut like 4 kids, I promise you, bro, that'd be a 15 out of 10 chapter for me.
I'll tell you this much, Reed. Next chapter is supposed to be a 10 out of 10 chapter. That's the word on the streets.
So we uppercutting kids? Thank God.
You said 15. Like You said 15
No,
out of
no.
10.
So it means
15 out
one
of
kid
10.
gets uppercutted. One kid's uppercutted. Okay, I'm with it. I'm
I
with it.
don't
Thank
know.
you.
I don't
Thank
know.
you. Thank you.
Maybe
Josh.
we might see Loki get stabbed up by rocks live next chapter.
Oh my God, that'd be
If you
even
want to see,
great.
if you want to see
That'd be even great. Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
my bad. My final thought. It is not a prediction, but the tangent that Trip and Alex went on was not the direction that conversation was supposed to go. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I gotta chill, man.
Because we were definitely talking about Hadrudin or Harudin
ain't a piece of shit.
hating on Loki. We weren't talking about Loki hating on anybody else. You know,
Look.
we understand Loki's has the worst backstory. Okay, we understand that. You know, the hate started with his mama. So, you know, but
Mom don't like him.
I said, you know, Harudin. I mean, you just got hit by your little brother, and he's telling people not to call you a prince. Yeah, I can understand why, as a kid, as a child, yes, you don't like him. You know that's.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was trying to say.
I ain't gonna lie.
Who's
His
that
mama
child?
lucky. His mama lucky that she passed. When she passed, he'd have chucked her off the fucking cliff too.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
just
know. He
because
might
of
have
his
grew to love her.
mentality.
He might have spared her and grew to love her for real. It's hard
Yeah,
to
he
hate
might have
him.
had he might have had
That
like
wouldn't
a
happen.
mother thing.
I don't
Well,
see
I mean,
that.
think about it. If he could have saw
I don't
how
want to predict things
Harudin.
like my fault, Strawberry. Go ahead. My fault.
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, like, if he saw how Harudin was being treated by a mother, then it could go either way. Either he could absolutely hate it and yes, destroy that whole relationship, or he could be kind of envious, like, dang, I don't have that. I wonder what that feels like. I'm numb to everything. So, you know, it just
Yeah, I was gonna.
we
Yeah, I was
don't
basically
really
just
know
gonna.
how he would react.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
get
yeah,
into. I don't want to predict the behavior of the child. Maybe this is more because I know the profession of it, like dealing with children. We don't know what elements could have influenced him if his
exactly.
mother had stayed around. So it could have influenced him to look at, because if he had his mother treating him like crap still, and then he would have met a woman like Aida, and she would have still just at least treated him like an adult should treat a child. That could have caused him to not even, like, maybe he would have grew a love for her and not even his own mother. It could go 1,000 different ways with a child. So I don't want to get into the whole trying to predict what that could have done or what that might have could do. If you get what I'm trying to say, but yeah, that's like a real muddy water on that, because he could hate harder, or he could become a little lighter. You know what I mean? That could go
hate
either
harder.
way. It's
harder.
a real coin toss with how influences work on
It could change his whole mentality, where like he could be like super hate driven, but like maybe not around her, or like, you know what I mean? It could change his like how he acts completely. He could become crazy off of that shit.
I am like, my closing statement is, and I ain't gonna lie, interested to see what happens to her Rugen's mom and whatnot. See if she stays on Elbaf and everything like that, because I'm still on the whole kick that she's Shaggy.
Oh,
yeah, who knows? You never know.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I'm still on the
That's
whole
cool.
kick that, like, yeah, Rugen's mom is Shaggy. Yeah.
Yeah, she did start. She did make the bar that's in the underworld that we see Shanks and them drinking at and all that. That's the bar that she created. That's the very same bar, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. It is.
interesting.
I'm just waiting for Hydra and W's to come.
We'll see.
I mean, Ree,
Okay.
what's your thoughts?
My thoughts. I'm just here for the ride, man. I'm there for the ride, man. I don't know what's coming next. Only thing I know is this month Akahinu will be on Elbaf. Outside of that, I don't know. Yeah, just waiting to prove my theory correct.
So you think the flashback is going to end this month, even with the breaks in this week?
No, it's definitely. Well, they might have a pause, and then when we get out the flashback,
You don't want to. Okay, I'm about to say, tweak it just a little bit, at least when we get out the flashback, because I don't think it's going to happen mid flashback.
It's going to be like
could do a new writing style. I'm not
a break, and it's like, you got it because it's relevant, and then like Akainu's going to be pulling up with Green Bull. They're going to be looking at the tree on the boat, and then like we're here. Yeah.
I sent you the thing on Sakazuki that Sandman AP sent, right? That Sandman AP.
Oh
dropped.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. About him possibly being able to wanting to reform the Navy.
Yeah, I got it.
I know we're gonna wrap up. I just got one quick ass question to ask. If it can be quick.
What's up?
How do y'all feel about seeing like Whitebeard being like so like like Rocks and Whitebeard being like together so soon?
Oh, we in the end game. Oda dropped a letter basically saying, "Hey, yo, I'm going to do something in the future with the Lurking Legend, and maybe it has something to do with Whitebeard." Oops,
Yeah, you gotta get used to it. You gotta get used to it.
I said too much, and if you read the viz, you don't see the editor's comments in the corner of the chapter. They're like these little hype lines that just hype up what the next chapter is gonna be like. What was next time on One Piece, and the editor's comments was the legend has appeared, and that's the Lurking Legend. Oda's been talking. Besides the eye patch man, this is who it is. You know what I'm saying? Unless Rocks gets an eye patch by the time the end of the flashback comes, and now we're like, oh, okay. So you never know. Maybe they're the same person. But he said, when I do this with Whitebeard, this is what it is, and you got this guy showing up with Whitebeard.
I'm like Ray on this one. I'm just here for the ride.
Just here for the ride, man.
It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Get ready.
No matter, no matter what way it goes, no matter who's related to who, I am just enjoying this journey that we're going on this sea of theories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
All right, man. Well, good stream. Appreciate y'all. Next Monday, you already know what it is. Y'all have a good week, man. I will catch y'all later.